I'm Adara Michaels.
And I'm Monica.
And today we're going on the Howard Stern show to see if this guy can actually figure out which one of us is a vegetarian by sniff alone.
Stupid broads.
All right, my name's Dave Wolf. I'm out here from San Diego. I'm one of the world's foremost promoters of a raw vegetarian diet. When you eat raw foods, raw fruits and vegetables, your senses get really heightened, and you can smell things that you normally couldn't smell and see things you couldn't see. So today, I'm going to be able to tell the difference between women who eat meat and those who don't by smell.
David Wolf says that he can smell a woman and tell if she's a vegetarian. Let's meet David Wolf.
Who is this David Wolf, and why does he have this talent?
I don't know, but we will find out in a second. Here comes David Wolf. He looks like a wolf.
Well, he's got a nice nose on him.
He has a nose like a wolf.
How you doing, Howard?
What are you wearing? Some kind of Indian necklace?
Actually, this is my fruit necklace.
That is a fruit necklace.
Yeah.
Well, you look like a fruit. Are you a fruit?
Well, I eat fruits and vegetables, raw foods.
Are you gay?
No.
You are not. You are a heterosexual.
Heterosexual.
Is he promoting vegetarianism or something?
Are you a vegetarian?
Yeah, I'm a raw food vegetarian.
And don't put me on. You're saying you can smell a woman and tell if she's a vegetarian. Why is that? How do you do that?
He claims that there's a smell that comes off a body of a person who eats meat.
Is that true?
Okay, if you think about it logically, if you eat something that's dead, like a dead animal,
right?
Meat,
yes.
Is the woman going to smell better or worse?
What do you have a book of some kind? What is your angle on all of this?
Yeah, I got a book out.
Oh, you do? I see. So you're going to be promoting a book?
Sure.
I see.
And did these raw foods make him so happy?
Okay. So,
yeah,
all right.
they do.
So you want to try this now? Is that what you want to do?
Oh, you better believe it,
I can bring in
Howard.
3 women
I'm
right
ready.
now. Let's see if he can do it. Now, when did you first realize you had this talent?
Probably about 5 years ago.
All right. And you're saying they don't need to go to the bathroom or anything like that. You can just smell them.
Smell the skin.
The aura.
Yeah.
And where
aura.
do you smell? Do you smell their arm? Do you smell their buttocks? What do you smell?
Everything.
You do. You will actually sniff all over.
You better believe it.
What does he mean, aura?
He's scary, man.
And you are scary. I'm going to smell you and see if you're gay. And you've done this successfully before.
Oh, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's bring in 3 women, Gary. I don't care who we bring in. This is our vegetarian sniffer, David Wolf. The first 3 women, we have Adara. Oh, Adara.
They certainly are available.
I know Adara.
Wow.
I've known her for a long time. I wish I knew her better. There's Monica and Serenity. All 3 women. All 3 beautiful women. Adara, we know you from Cleveland, right?
Right.
And you remember Adara, don't you, Robin?
No. Did your New Year's Eve special.
She did the New Year's Eve special. And remember when we once went over to see Adara do that dance, remember, with your friend?
Oh, that's before I became a real lesbian.
Is that right? And remember Adara got the breast implants?
Well, I see that.
Yeah, right. Very beautiful woman. Always liked her. Adara now is claiming that one of these women is a vegetarian.
Okay.
All right. And let me talk to the second woman here. This is Monica.
Yeah.
Monica, what are you? Are you an adult film star or something?
Yeah.
You are. What about you, Adara? Are you doing adult movies now?
I'm working on it.
Are you really? What do? You do like a club actor?
Waiting for Serenity. I don't know.
Are you in love with Serenity?
I'm sorry?
You like Serenity?
Yeah.
You would like to have sex with her?
Oh, of course.
And now you're a full-blown out lesbian?
Yeah.
You don't even go for guys anymore.
It was all your fault.
Really?
I did that New Year's Eve thing, and I don't know. I was instantly attracted to women.
Really? Is that true?
Yeah,
You
that's
never
true.
have. You really? And Serenity, what about you? Are you attracted to women?
Absolutely.
You are?
Absolutely.
And you two have never had sex together?
No, unfortunately, I keep trying to talk her into it.
You don't want to have sex with Serenity?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You do? Let's see you two kiss. Why don't you kiss right here for the first time?
Hey, Howard, do I get a date with
Shut
the
up!
winner?
Why don't you two kiss each other?
Yeah.
Go ahead for the first time.
Kiss?
What?
Kiss?
Let me see.
Okay.
Let's see if you're really lesbians. Oh my God, they are. That is so sexy. God damn it, I gotta get in on that.
that work?
They're not kissing you, Howard.
Oh, I wish they were.
Want you.
I wish they would kiss me.
It works every time.
And what about you, Monica? Are you a lesbian as well?
No.
You are not. You think the two of them are crazy? You love men.
I love men.
All right. So now what we're here to say is that one of these women is a vegetarian, a full vegetarian, and I am going to allow David Wolf to smell them right now.
All right.
All right.
Well,
First
let's
woman
start
you're
over
going to.
here.
All right. That would be Adara. Very beautiful woman.
Oh, he's smelling right in the armpit.
He's smelling her armpits.
And
He's
now
smelling her chest.
Between the chest.
How do we know this guy's just
my
had some? He's smelling her crotch.
It's like a dog.
He's like a dog. All right.
All right.
Do you want to say something about Adara, or you want to hold your?
We'll hold off to the
You'll
end.
hold off to the end. All right. Now go smell.
Perfume would throw him off.
Who knows? Who cares?
He's already thrown off.
I want to smell them to find out, too. Here is Monica. David is smelling her armpit.
How about you doing it, too, to see, and then finding out the result?
I'd be happy to. I'll smell them.
All right. I think you should do it next to see who's better at this. Maybe this guy's...
This guy could have just escaped from the mental hospital and just came in here to be checked.
Serenity here, huh?
All right, Serenity. Here goes David. David, smell Serenity. He smells her armpit. I wonder if I could detect a different smell.
Nose right in there.
He does?
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Does he have any credentials?
Who knows?
Big nose.
David, before you make a comment, may I smell the girls to see if I detect a difference in smell?
Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
And
thank
you
you.
tell us who you think the vegetarian is.
All right, girls, would you mind?
I would love for
course
you
they
to.
would.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hold
Got some
on.
portable headphones?
No, I don't, Robin, but it will not slow me down. Scott, the engineer, wishes he could smell. Well, you can't.
I have portable headphones.
I have portable headphones. Yes, I do.
All right, I will smell Serenity first. Are you
Okay,
ready?
you're going the other way. Howard is now in the armpit. And now in the cleavage.
I have no idea how this guy could smell anything. They're all perfumed.
Well, wait a minute. Keep
What?
going.
I'm going. Don't worry.
There must be some hint. Oh! Now, I don't think that was necessary.
Yes, it was. All right.
You found a new thing to do to women.
All right, you ready? Wait a second.
Another armpit sniff.
Take a little bit
know where
longer
that
than you
was.
took.
Excuse me. All right, let me smell you.
And now you go to the last girl. Doing a full body sniff.
All right, I know which one eats. I know which one is the vegetarian.
All right, which one is it?
All right, should I let David make his prediction
No,
first?
I want you to
Write
make
them
your
down.
prediction first.
All right, I'll make my prediction first. I don't care. I don't have to write anything down.
Okay.
The vegetarian would be Adara,
Really?
based on my nose sampling. Let's see what
Okay.
David has to say.
Howard, I'm going to have to disagree.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's the one in the middle here, Michelle.
No, that's Monica.
Monica.
Monica. All right, let's find out who's right.
Who is
because I noticed that Monica and Serenity had the same smell under their arms, and Adara had a different smell. Not that any of it was
bad.
Not that it was bad.
Okay.
But there was a definite difference in odor.
So you say Adara, was it better? Was it, what was
It's
it?
not better or worse. It's different.
Was it pungent? Was it,
It was different.
was it stronger? Was it?
Different.
Sexy?
All right. They're all sexy. Can't go wrong with any of these broads. These girls know how to have fun. All right. Which will the girl who is the vegetarian step forward now? Serenity.
All of you are wrong.
All wrong.
Well, it's one thing if I'm wrong, but David's supposed to be an expert. David, you're a loser.
I'll tell you what. They all eat some animal foods. If Serenity's not a vegan, she still
not a
eats
vegan.
some dairy
Well, you're
products.
not. You do
I'm
eat.
not a vegan.
You're not a vegan.
Vegetarian.
You're
Yeah.
a vegetarian. You don't eat meat or fish.
Right.
I see.
But you eat eggs and milk or something?
Right. I'm lactose and avo tolerant, or however you say that.
Lacto-ovo-vegetarian.
I am lacto-ovo-vegetarian.
Well, you
myself.
still didn't pick it out, David.
Yeah, David, you didn't pick it out, but you all smelled good. I'll tell you that. I'll give you one more shot. I got 3 different women.
All right.
All right. Hey, girls, did you want to each plug something? Where are you going to be, Adara?
Yeah, I'm going to be at Sam Goody today on East 42nd.
Well,
What,
I'll be
just
there
buying
too.
records?
What are you going to buy, records, and everyone to go visit you?
No, I did the Jerry Springer I Refuse to Wear Clothes video, so that's what I'm promoting today. Video
I
signing.
see.
All right. Well, you didn't do. Did you have sex with Jerry?
No, I did not.
Did he try to?
No, he didn't.
He didn't hit on you at
My
all?
little charm too. I got a special
my.
charm for him.
Oh, look at that! You have something hanging off your private parts. A little piece of jewelry. That's very attractive. All right, Monica. What about you? Where are you going to be appearing?
Well, we're going to turn out or give out stickers today. Perfect 10 and promote the magazine.
Perfect 10 magazine. You're going to be giving out stickers.
Yes.
Where is she giving out stickers?
I don't know. She doesn't even know. Where are you giving out stickers?
Just in the street.
Anywhere? I mean, you're going
Where will you be?
somewhere?
Probably outside the Grand Hyatt.
Oh, okay.
40 seconds.
So you a porno star or a perfect 10 girl?
I'm a perfect 10 girl.
You're not a porno star.
No.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's good because you are a perfect 10.
6 months.
What'd you say?
6 months.
6 months? Okay. Serenity, what about you? Where will you be?
I actually have a big gift for you, but I have to bring it in later.
No, that's fine with me.
Nothing to promote, Serenity?
Nothing to promote?
Oh, well, yeah, I have lots of things to promote. Let's see. Of course, my website, 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿𝗱, and I have my new movie out, 𝗦𝗁𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗱 from Wicked Pictures. And I was also at the 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿𝗍𝗱 ball.
Well, that already happened. We were thinking.
I know, but it's the Cybercast, so you can go to their website, which is 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿𝗍𝗱.net.
All right. Well, obviously a lot of things to plug. Well, thank you, girls. And David, you are horrible at this.
Well, let's give him another try.
Okay, I got to take a break, and then I'll give him one last shot.
Right.
What do you mean you got distracted? You're an animal.
What?
Her breasts were so large that
Oh, get out of here. That shouldn't have anything to do with it. Girls, we'll be
That's
smelling
because
you
she
again
stuffed
later.
them with meat.
All right. All right, girls, thank you. And we'll take a quick break, and then we'll come right back and let David have his second shot, even though I think he's full of it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet you he can't do this at all.
You know what? Who cares?
Wanted to, oh, yeah, you loved it.
I love doing it myself.
So, Monica, what was it that made him think it was you?
I don't know. I think it is the real ones.
What are you trying to say, Monica?
So, Serenity, it was you?
It was me.
The vegetarian was you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And you didn't smell
Threw him a little loop.
And you didn't smell any different than the rest of these girls?
Apparently not. I don't think he's real.
Spray that.
They smell so confused. Weird areas too. I'm not sure about him.
I don't know. We should have all used that same spray.
I know.
I'm really confused.
I know. So.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming down and playing.
Oh no, my pleasure.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Hi, I'm Carla.
I'm Vanessa.
We're here today on the Howard Stern Show because some guy claims that he can smell us and tell which one of us is a vegetarian.
All right, Robin, let's do this real quick. Let's bring back in this David fellow.
He claims to be able to sniff out meat eaters.
What's his name again? David Wolf?
David Wolf.
All right, this is ridiculous. He flunked so far.
Yeah, you didn't do any better, but I don't expect you to.
Well, we got a lot of pretty women down here anyway. David, what are you putting me on with this, or are
Have
you...
you actually done this before?
I know you...
absolutely.
Why don't I hear you now? Scott, why don't I hear David Wolf? Okay. He had all
break.
Can you hear me, Howard?
Scott, what happens? You have all break to set up, and then what happens? You forget? Is it because all the pretty women are around and you forget? Be honest.
No.
What happens?
What happened?
I was trying to fix something that wasn't working, and
You were not. You're a liar. I saw you standing here the whole time. You didn't fix anything.
I was just...
The thing that doesn't work is him.
What, talk into a microphone. What were you trying to fix?
The headset wasn't working, so I didn't realize he was coming in. I was attending to this headset.
You didn't realize David was coming in? Who did you think was coming?
I was trying to fix the headset.
You didn't know anything was
You didn't know anything was happening?
No, I knew it was happening.
He's so full of it. Everybody has an excuse. It was the headset.
No, the thing that doesn't work is Scott.
Right.
If we could only
I mean,
fix
it's amazing to me that, like, we just had like a 10-minute break.
You could have fixed anything in that time.
It's the same bit. David's going to walk in, and then the microphone's not on. And he's here to make sure that he's here for one reason.
I think he gets so interested in the show, he becomes a spectator.
Yeah.
He is not working.
And people say to me, why don't you get an engineer so you can free yourself of sitting behind this board? I don't trust any engineer. We ran 100 spots. You could have cured cancer in the time that we were gone. And why don't you just be honest with me? What happens? Do you get like dopey or something? Do you fog out?
I just told you.
But how do you forget? Like, you know he's walking in. Don't you go, uh-oh, I better turn on the microphone?
You were standing there looking at him.
Yeah.
Do you get really interested in the show? Is that what happened? Be honest.
No, I turned off the pack so the battery wouldn't die in between the break.
Right. And then you forget?
I turned on the level, but I didn't turn the pack on.
So what do? You forget? Like you don't have a checklist of things you should do?
Well, he had two things to do. He did
I
one.
had two things to do, and I did one. That's right.
That's usual.
He's like an idiot.
He's a 50%er.
And what should I do? I mean, this is every time I need someone to be on the
It's not
microphone.
every time.
It really
Come
is.
on, it's not every time.
The beauty of Scott, though, is he's trying to do his best. Like he's saving the battery.
Yeah, and then you know what happens?
But then he forgets to turn on the
And then you know what happens? And then I spend 15 minutes yelling at Scott, and it doesn't seem to make an impression on. Like I'd be embarrassed.
It never phases him.
I figure if I humiliate him enough, he'll start doing his job right.
You can't humiliate him.
I can't humiliate you.
It's not every time, Howard.
It really is.
It should have been on. You're right. It wasn't on.
Admit to me that the only reason that you are now standing in my studio is to turn that stupid microphone on.
That's right.
And you couldn't do that?
Why
I
am I
couldn't do
here?
that.
I think that's all.
Why am I here?
I mean, what am I going to say? I
had a what?
Another problem came up in the middle of.
And why is there always problems?
I don't know. I fixed it during the break, and then I picked it up again, and it wasn't working again.
Right.
These strange surroundings. I must be here for a reason.
And everything's working fine now. He just, you know what? He forgot. He had no problem.
Yeah, he was standing there.
No, I still have a problem with a headset.
So, but what? Who cares?
But my question is, when we couldn't hear David, he still didn't react.
No.
I couldn't hear it because I have no headset. I was trying to fix the headset. Don't you understand that?
Oh.
I couldn't hear it.
Oh.
Get one that works.
Well, why fix it? Why not go out and get a good headset?
I wanted to use
I
my
can't do
engineering
that
skills.
because I didn't think of that.
I'm gonna miss the girls.
David, what are you doing? Are you putting me on? Do you really have a skill here of any kind?
Oh, absolutely. It's a little bit more discerning if the woman is still eating animal products, but a vegan woman, a woman who doesn't eat any animal products, boom, you can tell right away.
A meat eater and
I was kind of torn between the two there. And I'll get this one.
Hear that.
Okay, it's all coming down
I'll
right
give you
now.
one last shot. David Wolf says he can pick out a woman who is a vegetarian by smelling her. Let's bring in our next three women, and then I'm throwing you right out of here.
And wipe that grin off your face.
Yeah, really, and stop smiling. Ashley, Carla, and Vanessa are coming in.
All right.
Here they come right
I
now.
swear that one of these women is a vegetarian.
All the women are beautiful, I'll tell you that. I mean, there's no problem with that.
Meat or no, huh?
I tell you, meat or no meat.
Wow.
Everybody looks really good. All right, now let me get this straight. First of all, we have Ashley. Where is Ashley? Ashley, hi. You're a very beautiful woman.
Thank you very much.
Ashley, are you an adult porno star?
No, I'm not.
You don't look like one.
No.
What do you do?
I would model for Perfect 10 magazine.
Oh, you're a Perfect 10 model as well.
Yeah.
Wow, you're really pretty. How old are you?
19.
Perfect age.
Thank you.
That's the age I like. And do you sleep with men yet, or are you saving yourself?
I'm saving myself.
Is that right? Are you a
You should have
virgin?
smelled her to see if she was a virgin.
I could smell and tell right away that you're no virgin.
No.
You're no virgin. I could smell it from here. You're not a virgin, are you?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. You know, when I was in Los Angeles, I ran into the guy who owns Perfect 10 magazine, and he's like a little short guy, and he walks around with two Perfect 10 girls all the time.
Usually more than two.
Yeah, and you I go, oh my God, wait a second.
That's
I'm
why
a
you started the
celebrity.
magazine.
I have no Perfect 10 girls. And
Is he married? No.
Is she a married guy? No.
What a scam.
That's why he can do that.
You have to see this.
Start a magazine.
He is walking around with two Perfect 10 girls. And I'm like, where am I in this mix?
And that's all he'll talk to, right?
Yeah. And he's got gorgeous, women like this around him.
Fighting to get.
It's unbelievable. So, okay. And you claim to be a vegetarian. All the women claim to be a vegetarian. Okay. Now, who is this?
Carla.
All right. We met you before.
Yes.
Carla, are you a porno star?
No, I'm not.
What do you do?
I'm a student.
You're just a student?
Yes.
You're not even in Perfect 10 magazine?
No, I'm not.
Let me tell you, you're very beautiful, too, in that bathing suit.
Well, thank you.
And let's go to Ashley.
No,
No.
Vanessa.
Vanessa, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm screwed up here in my notes, as usual. Vanessa, are you in Perfect 10 magazine?
Yes, I am.
You are. That's what I figured. And you, all of you look perfect. And do you ever walk around on the arm of the guy who owns the magazine?
Sure.
You do?
All of us girls have.
Do
all
you
of the
sleep
top
with
10.
him?
Do you guys sleep with him?
No, you won't be in the top 10 or 20 or anything like that if you did that.
Really?
No.
No, it's
So
unbelievable.
he's just walking around with girls. Who wants to do that?
All right, I'm going to have David Wolf now smell the girls. Girls, he's going to smell you, and he's claiming anyway that he could pick out the vegetarian. Go ahead.
Wow. All right, we'll start
Here
here.
he goes, getting distracted again.
He is sniffing her arm. He is sniffing her chest.
I bet you don't have to do all this.
What a job.
What a job. There is no job like this. And he is smelling their crotch. He should be locked up.
Let's stay back here.
All right, go over to Carla now. Carla. All right, Carla's armpits are being smelled.
She's getting the treatment.
He skipped her breasts and went right to her crotch.
Coming back to the breasts.
All right.
Oh, he figures he'll change his technique.
I'm shocked.
All right. He claims that he can smell animal products on a woman.
He's an animal.
All right, going over now to, of course, the beautiful Vanessa.
I'm shy of you.
Don't be shy. He's a professional smeller. David, do you do this at family reunions?
Yes, you should have seen it when he did.
Thanksgiving dinner, etc.
He is woozy.
Oh no.
Wow. All right.
All right, right.
Now, all right, I'll give it a shot. I don't professionally. Girls, do you mind if I smell you?
No. Go ahead.
Of course not. If you let that animal smell you, you shouldn't let mind
I
me.
love a guy named Wolf who won't eat meat.
Yeah. Some wolf. All right, Robin, I'm going to try and use this microphone. Let's see if it works. Of course, it does not work.
Yes, it does.
It does? All right. Here, let me have this one. I like this one better.
It sounds good.
All right, let me start over here. The same place that David went. All right, hold on. Let me smell you, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what I'm smelling for.
Well, you're just smelling.
Wow. Not only are you perfect 10, you don't even smell. Like there's no even odor on her. All right, let me smell you. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, excuse me. I touched your breast. All right, wait a second. All right. I've done my smelling. I know who is the vegetarian.
All right, who is...
This time, David, you go first, and I'll tell you if I agree.
Okay, the vegetarian is Carla.
I'm in full agreement that Carla is the vegetarian. Carla is number 2. Right. Carla, or whoever is the real vegetarian, please step forward. And it is Carla.
You know how I knew? And
Can I tell you how I knew?
She was the only one who wasn't from that
Perfect 10 magazine. That's what I did. You did the same thing. Admit it, David.
No, I can tell.
No,
you lying dog.
No, you could not. You were guessing.
I said, wait a second. The other 2 girls are from Perfect 10.
Right.
They're busy running around eating meat. And why would Carla be here?
That was to throw you off, Howard.
Oh, please. It didn't throw us off, though. It's obvious.
It was obvious.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, well, anyway, I want to thank the girls. Girls, you want to plug anything? I guess you're just here to plug Perfect 10?
Yeah. Just the magazine.
Howard, she won some kind of competition, didn't you?
Yeah.
What did you win?
I won the Perfect 10 contest out of the...
So you were the most perfect of the 10s?
I hope so.
Really? And how much money do you win for that?
I won $200,000.
Wow. You really win $200,000? Yes. Can I get a date with you? Hey, shut up, David. Really?
Yeah.
Are you jealous that she won?
No, I'm actually very happy the way it turned out.
Oh, yeah. Did you get $200,000?
No, but I got my fair share. I mean, I feel lucky to be in the top 10.
Right,
and I was close with Ashley and Monica before, so.
All right. Well, what are you going to do with the $200,000?
I'm going to get a house in California, I think.
A whorehouse?
No.
Stop it.
Why not? I'll go.
Plain old house.
Just a plain old house. And you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? All right. He'll probably go through the $200,000 with his mail order business. What does he do for a living?
He just goes to school right now. He doesn't do it.
Yeah, that money's as good as gone.
He's going to get her to invest in his infomercial.
Yeah, I got a great idea for an infomercial. You do? Yeah, if we take the $200,000, we can make millions. Okay, $200,000 gone. Carla, what do you want to plug? Anything?
I'm here with PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
No, I have a dog.
You have a dog? That's great.
My dog had diarrhea yesterday because my wife doesn't put away the bran crackers.
So I have to plug our vegetarian hotline. Veg food for anyone who wants free vegetarian recipes.
All right, I'll pass on that. And you want to, of course, just plug Perfect 10, right?
Sure.
Okay. And what about David Wolf? What does he want to plug?
Raw food. That's my website too, rawfood.com. The raw food diet, raw vegetarian diet. Very simple, totally fun. Save the earth, feel great, pick up hot chicks. What more could you want?
I'm sick of you. All right, thank you, David Wolf, and thank you, girls. And there it is, the man who can smell women.
No, he can't.
He did as good as I did, and you didn't even smell anybody.
I smell a soul, and I know.
All right, thanks, ladies. That was great. And David, go back to your website.
Yes! It's now over.
So, Carla, he guessed it.
Yes, you got it right.
Yeah?
It was pretty obvious, I think, that.
we all know you stuck out like a sore thumb.
Thanks.
David, so was it really the smell, or were you just able to guess? It was a good guess.
No, I could tell. You know, sometimes it's a little difficult if they're still eating animal products and stuff. Carla, that was easy. The other 2, I was torn between Serenity and Monica, and it was like I went kind of against my intuition, so I shouldn't have done that. But hey.
Hater-killing music. I love it. Hey-oh, good morning. What do you say? What do you say? It's cold in here. I'm a little grumpy. No breakfast this morning.
Why not?
I don't know. Will said the deli was closed that I usually get my breakfast from. So I'm grumpy. I have to eat. It's not even like I'm that hungry. It's just
you need to keep to your habitual breaking of the fast.
God forbid I should skip a meal.
And possibly experience hunger.
Right. I don't want to experience that.
Why is the deli closed? Some sort of crazy holiday we don't know about? Or
I don't know. Am I crazy?
I mean, am I the crazy one?
For wanting breakfast?
I mean, I want to vomit on my breakfast.
How you doing,
So what are you going to do?
Good.
Yeah. What am I going to do? I don't know. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait and see if the deli opens, and if it doesn't, I'm not going to eat.
No backup plan.
Because these other, I always eat the same thing every morning. These other places, when they make eggs, it's all greasy and disgusting, and this place is good.
That's probably why it's closed.
Yeah. Yeah, the good place always gets closed. The other places that make eggs, you can taste the bacon fat from the guy's 50 other breakfasts.
Anything that's bad for you, boy, people flock to it.
Yeah. I think they're too healthy over where I go.
Well, sometimes in egg whites, people make egg whites with butter.
Yeah, what's that about?
What the hell would you get egg whites for?
I don't want that. Sometimes it's so heavy with oil, you go, might as well just get regular eggs.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of egg whites is to get rid of the fat. Why would you slather it in oil?
I wish I could just start like a little kitchen of my own in here. I could cook my own breakfast.
We could get you a hot plate.
Yeah. I might get a hot plate.
Look, I'm all for it. I'll keep some of the interns busy cooking some stuff up.
Yeah, any of these interns cook?
I was just listening to the tape of Gilbert Gottfried and Wendy the Retard having phone sex. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, we never played that again.
I was listening to it because they had to put all the stuff that Tom edited out of there, and they put bleeps in. And the bleeps are so thorough, sometimes I can't figure out what they're saying. I mean, it's fine, but it just bums me out. I just can't wait to go to Satellite. I was over there for 5 hours yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Meetings. Yeah, I had meetings.
Oh, you were yesterday 2 days in a row over there, huh?
Yeah. Well, yesterday was
business.
Really concentrating a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to figure stuff out. There's so much to figure out. My head swims sometimes. And some of it I throw on Baba Booey, but, there's some things I got to take care of.
5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours. I was woozy. I got out of there about 6:30, started at 2:30, and I was just like, 3:30, 4:35.
That's 4 hours.
4 hours. Maybe I got out of there later. I don't even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who you meeting with?
I was talking with Scott, Mel, who else was around? A whole bunch of other people.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know me. I got theories on everything. If I have an audience, I'm ready to talk.
That's why you were there 5 hours.
I'm very passionate about the future of satellite radio, and I have many, many feelings about it, and people are benefiting from my wisdom.
I was going to say, are you running the entire company now?
Hardly. Scott Greenstein's a nervous wreck.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, he runs around all day. He's like, we got to do this. We got to do that. He's like...
Well, he is hyper.
Oh, he's good, though. See, I like hyper guys.
Yeah.
I like guys who get stuff done.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if he gets stuff done, but he's constantly saying he's getting
He looks like stuff's getting... I don't know that he actually gets anything done. You're right. But
I think that's a guy who gets stuff done. That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's impressive.
It's funny, though, when you have people like that. You got to wait to see if there's actual results, because some people just spin around like that and never get anything done.
He's got great energy, though, I'll tell you that. And he's the reason I'm there. I joined because of him.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple other people, too, but, some other guys who don't want their names mentioned.
They got to stay.
There are guys in that company who like to stay in the shadows.
In the shadows.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I get so jazzed up over there that I'm like...
You want to start today.
Yeah.
You'd rather be sitting there than here.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to say that. Although I think I'm being effective here, so...
Oh, you are.
Whatever.
Very definitely.
Yeah. Just by coming on and doing a good show makes people want to come with us, I think.
And the only reason to actually be there now is to do the show you want to do. That's the thing.
Well, anyway, so I was listening to Gilbert and Wendy the retard having phone sex, and it was pretty funny, if you want to hear some of that.
I would love to.
Yeah, it just was making me laugh. The bleeps throw me, because that's... And you know what? I know what's underneath the bleep. It's nothing bad. Although... I heard a rumor yesterday the FCC's coming down with another fine against us.
I said, when you read that article that there's some religious lady who's sitting on the FCC now to make sure they're not missing any indecencies, I said, I know we're going to get hit again.
Yeah, they're I don't know, they've come up with some sort of fine or something, or some sort of notice of apparent liability. They're after me again. So, but I'm happy about it. I don't care how many times. As long as I don't get fined personally.
Right. That sort of died, that whole... personal fine thing.
You know what I thought in my head today?
Oh, that hasn't died, by the way.
No, I mean, it hasn't been passed.
Yeah, we should be out of here by the time all the other DJs have to deal with it.
I thought in my head they were going to hit us with a going-away fine, you know, the type of thing.
Yeah, and by the way, I think
nice, good barrage of fines at the end.
I think a going-away fine will help us. It's like it'll just motivate me even more to do a better job over at Satellite.
Right.
You know. You know, they're out of control, the government. It's just wild what's going on. And
one of these days, you know, like us saying it seems to make no dent at all in people's awareness that the government has targeted you. So one of these days, I hope somebody writes the book about what's gone on during this time.
I think that book will be written by me.
No, see, if you say it, they go, that's just him complaining.
Yeah, I know. But
some historian to put this in context.
Anyway, so Gilbert Gottfried was here, and Wendy the retard called in, and they ended up having phone sex.
Such as it was.
I mean, I tried to get them into some phone sex. I thought it was kind of funny, so here it is, in case you missed it. Yes, Wendy the retard.
Hi, Howard.
Hi, Wendy.
I can't pronounce your name right.
Gilbert.
No. You sound like Jesse Cartner.
Like who?
Jesse Cartner.
Boy, I've gotten that a lot over the years.
Did Gilbert rape you?
Yes, he did.
How many times?
30.
30 times.
Violently?
Yes.
Are you going to send him to jail?
No.
No. You liked it?
Yes. You sound so hot. I want to have dirty sex with you.
Gilbert?
Oh.
Yes.
So you're a fan of Gilbert's and you're attracted to him?
Yes.
Look at the women you could be getting, Gilbert. You're tying yourself down.
Would you, maybe you want to sweet talk him, maybe have a little phone sex with him. Would you like that?
Yes, I would.
All right, go ahead. I won't interrupt. I'll leave you and Gilbert alone.
Hey, Gilbert.
Yes?
You want to come over to my house later on and bang me?
Oh, of course.
Well, wait a second. That's some phone sex. You're right into it.
It's direct opposite of sexy.
You know, Gilbert's like Scott Peterson. He's going to come over and chop your head off.
What kind of sex would you like to have with me?
And he likes it when you have phone sex with him. Call him Jubert. Not Gilbert. All right?
Hi, Jubert.
Jubert.
Hi, Jubert.
All right.
Oh, baby, give it to me. I'm touching myself.
Every time.
Hey, Artie, let him have his phone sex.
Yeah.
How often does Gilbert get phone sex?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You're killing the excitement.
She said she's touching herself.
Oh, you're touching yourself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
What are you wearing?
You know what I think?
I'm wearing a shirt and panties.
Gilbert?
Why, yes.
I sense you're uncomfortable talking in your real voice during phone sex. Do you ever put on your Dracula voice when you have phone sex for retarded girls?
Hey, you big retard.
Hey, Gilbert.
I would like to have sex with a big retard.
Oh, yeah, you sound hot.
I'm on the mic open to drive my stick into the big retard. But you have the IQ of 0. You big retard. God.
Tell Jubert your measurements.
Yes.
Tell him your measurements.
I'm 5'5". I have reddish hair, and I love to hang out at the bowling alley.
Tell them how much you weigh.
I weigh 185.
Oh, that brings my to life.
5'5", 185. Who do you play for?
You don't. You play college ball or professional?
My measurements are huge, enormous.
All right, Wendy, you're turning him on.
Gilbert, I just want you to put your hands down my fuzz and rub me all over.
Your fuzz?
My behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her fuzz.
Well, you're not playing along.
I'm sorry. I got to know what she's saying.
5'5", 180 pounds.
What size breasts do you have?
I have AIDS, but I'm going to get them bigger.
Well,
you have AIDS?
You're going to get retarded implants?
She has AIDS.
Rub the phone against your A cups for Gilbert.
Okay.
All right. And rub your hairy thighs against the phone.
Oh, yeah. Rub your retarded thighs.
Where's she rubbing that?
Was that on your chest?
Yeah.
Do it more. It's turning him on.
Okay.
Now rub it against your ass.
Okay.
Give her a chance.
I did.
How come we couldn't hear it?
It's all skin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, I got to go do the news, Wendy.
I have a song for you and Gilbert.
All right, sing it quickly because we have to go.
Okay.
It's for Gilbert.
Oh, let me see that Tootsie Roll. Yeah, back in 94. Me and sister, what is the best for? I'm in cop, babe.
I know she's your girlfriend, but I can't take it.
What a...
I love that.
Jesus.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, there it is. Gilbert and Wendy the retard having phone sex early on a Wednesday morning. Is it Wednesday? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right. I woke up early this morning to try on my tux because I hadn't tried the pants on after I got them tailored.
So you bought a new one?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to buy a new one. I had a 5-year-old tux. Looked pretty good, but it was out of style. It was like the shoulders were too big. It looked silly on me.
I own one that I bought when I was really thin, I guess, because it doesn't fit me anymore, so I had to rent one.
You rented one?
I rented one, yeah, because the one I owned didn't fit.
The tux I bought is real nice. It doesn't even look like a tux. It looks like a suit, quite frankly. I don't know what the racket is. I mean, it's got the tux line down the pants, you know.
Right, that little satin line or whatever.
But the jacket looks like just a regular suit jacket to me. But they say it's a tux.
Do you have a cummerbund and everything?
No. You have that?
I don't know what I have.
You didn't try it on?
They just take your measurements and they send it there. I've dealt with this place before to rent tuxes.
You're not going to do a cummerbund, dude. What are you, a maitre d'?
What do I do? I don't know.
I thought that was part of it.
A tuxedo is...
Not anymore.
Well, I don't have to.
Yeah, you got to wear a cummerbund. You'll look great. I was going to say anything. Well, maybe that's the suit you're in.
Well, what I always thought if you wore a tuxedo, the last time I rented a tux was for that Hugh Hefner roast from the same place. I wore a cummerbund to that.
Oh, you did? All right. Okay. So maybe mine's a different style. That's all.
You don't have a cummerbund?
No.
But now I'm thinking it's goofy to wear it.
No. You should wear it.
Stop.
No. You got to wear it. Artie,
why? So you could be drunk and laugh at me?
He wants to laugh at you. Isn't that terrible?
Sorry, I don't know about style.
Artie's going to be my designated driver. He's Mr. Responsibility.
It's so much fun being sober at a wedding.
Have you been thinking about it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's an issue.
Yeah.
It's an issue, man.
Yeah. It's going to be rough.
But you're going to do it.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it. I'll be fine.
Right.
You haven't been to any parties yet since you've been sober.
Not like, well, I did the rap party for the movie, but that was more like a business thing. This will be the first sort of,
social.
big-time social event.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he won't go out to dinner with us. He hasn't been to any of our parties.
But, Dana's going to be there to
do what?
I don't know.
She's going to be the sheriff?
I have no idea.
To police you?
But first, she's trying to stop. When I want to drink, it's going to be like a rhino.
Right. How's she going to stop you?
Are you talking to the shrink about, like, how to... I don't know if you're talking to the shrink anymore, but are you talking to anyone about...
No,
like,
I asked the guy about it.
Yeah, about, like, how to handle the
He gave me a cell number. He said if you're having issues at the event.
If we see you on the phone during the wedding.
Let me talk.
It is already needing a drink.
He's talking to his shrink so he doesn't drink.
Yeah. Me talking to someone, one of Ross's friends who I don't know. And
Right. Talking to Ross's family.
I'm talking to some guy in the record business I've never met before.
Hey, Gary, you got that letter from, maybe we should call this guy. I got a letter yesterday from one of Ross's cousins or something.
Oh, yeah?
Who can't wait for the wedding. What? Oh, you want to wait till later? Should I do it later?
You know, so Ross called me last night.
I hope you didn't tell him about
I didn't know.
this.
He knew already.
How'd he know? How'd he know?
Because one cousin, the cousin that wrote the email, told another cousin that he wrote us an email. And Ross called me, and he was just so bummed out. Not
Did
so
he
much.
call the cousin already?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Ruin my bit.
Can I tell you something? Well, you read the... I'm bringing it in, and then you read it, and I'll tell you what's going on. He's not mad at us, but he's mad at the guy and his family.
Yeah, but he ruined my bit.
Yeah, but
you got to hear this.
No, you had a bit.
Dear Stern Show, I am Ross Sapin's cousin. This is the wedding we're all going to, except for Fred and Benji. Benji didn't get invited to anything. And Fred, I don't know. I guess he bums everyone out. I guess so.
Nobody wants to see Fred at a wedding.
Sorry,
listen.
Exciting, like Cindy Crawford.
Fred, consider
Artie,
yourself...
who you've known for 2 years,
Fred.
as opposed to me, who you've probably known for 10.
Fred, consider yourself lucky.
Big, fat, hairy.
It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. You're not trapped in the city.
You want to know something? I'm actually grateful.
You're damn right you are.
Ross for ignoring me.
Yeah, we're all jealous of you.
Yeah, believe me. I'll trade. You can go to the wedding.
See, you can't get sick either. That's the problem.
I can't get sick?
Yeah, because you got to be in that thing.
What thing? The wedding party?
Wedding party, yeah.
What do you mean I can't get
It's not
sick?
like you can say, oh,
Believe me.
sorry I didn't make your wedding, I got sick or something.
No,
Someone
there's 14 guys in the wedding party. I think they'd hardly miss
you're
it.
the guy. Are you the only name guy in the wedding party?
Randy Gerber, too.
Nah, nobody knows who he is.
Leonardo DiCaprio's
He's
manager.
only famous because he's doing Cindy, and that's not famous.
Is Cindy in the wedding party?
No.
Yeah, so
she's not.
It's Randy.
She gets to sit and watch.
Yeah. Who's Randy walking down the aisle?
I don't know.
He's used to walking next to Cindy Crawford. I feel sorry for the broad. You got to walk next to Randy.
Yeah, did you see them walking down the beach in the tabloids this week? She's amazing.
She looks good.
Oh, my goodness.
Booker's in the wedding party. He's another celebrity.
All right. Hi, Howard. I am Ross Zapin's cousin. You got to hear this email. I won't give the guy's name, but I should. I'll be attending the wedding this weekend.
He was one of the lucky invitees.
Yeah. I have been a huge fan, avid listener since the WNBC days. This is my big chance to see the entire crew of the show in one place.
Oh, no. So he didn't even care that Ross is getting married.
Oh, please. This is an appearance. This is my big chance to see the entire crew of the show in one place, casual setting.
Bring headshots.
Oh, my God.
A dream come true for me.
Oh, geez.
I love that he wrote this to me. I've been waiting for him to get married for years, knowing this would be my big chance to see all of you.
Oh, no.
What a lapse in judgment.
At the same time, I don't want to be annoying to anyone. I know Howard in particular doesn't like to be bothered. I already know not to shake his hand. He hates that.
Who's he writing this to? He hates that.
I guess no. It's written to. He sent it to our general email, but it's really directed towards Howard.
Right.
Dad's uncircumcised. I always thought it was weird. I thought something was wrong with it.
Well, there's something was having sex with dumbass, and I said,
computer last
night. All right. Thank you,
but
guys.
anyway, in the studies, they say
that would make the day perfect.
In the studies, they said it was inconclusive. They can't determine whether men are happier with or without a circumcision. But the effect of male circumcision on their female partners was examined, and the authors concluded that women preferred intercourse with an anatomically complete penis over that of a circumcised one.
Well, I will tell you, there's a guy I know, Frank Flores, who got a circumcision when he was an adult male. He had a problem with his foreskin. And after the operation, he was much happier. But he had numerous infections and things because of he was irritated down there. So I don't know if we can go by him, but he claims after the circumcision it was better. But then again, he was out of pain. He had to have a medical...
Right. We're talking about a guy who had infections and stuff.
Yeah, for some reason he was getting irritated down there.
Yeah. Of course it's better after that.
It's very difficult, though, to determine that. All I can tell you is thousands of sensitive nerve endings are cut away when a boy is circumcised, and it can't be right. I mean, think about it. Use your logic. Some dodo head. God didn't come up with circumcision.
Well, I just told you where it came from.
There you go.
Doctor who was, everybody was trying to curb the man's appetite.
Right. The man's appetite. The man. Who would curb a man's appetite?
And it was guys thinking of this stuff.
I know. It's a crime.
That's crazy.
It is absolutely criminal. Yes, Robin, anything else?
Yes, children have found a new game to play. Instead of preparing for her Sweet 16 party, parents of a Lawrence, Kansas City teenager had to bury their 15-year-old daughter, Kimberly Wilson, who was killed last week as she played what's known as the pass-out game.
Never heard of it.
In the game, teens reduced their air supply to get high. Wilson apparently wrapped a noose she'd made out of a chain around her neck, cutting off her air supply.
Wow.
Later, Carol Wilson found her daughter dead, and she says she was tethered to a piece of furniture, D2.
Nothing could be worse than that, to find your own kid dead. Wow.
D2.
I hear you. Come on. Are you kidding? That's a shocking story.
She was tied to her dresser drawer, which was only about this high. So she was kind of almost in a sitting position.
So do you win if you... I don't know this game, but do you win if you die?
Well, you do it just to get high. It's not, and so usually the kids do it together. And they, can watch out for each other. But they all get high and giggly, I guess. Wilson's parents are speaking out to warn other parents about the game before it's too late. The game also goes by the names the Dream Game,
or the Fred Game,
Blackout, and Fainting Game.
We've even heard of kids playing it at recess. And what happens is they become addicted to it, and then they play it alone. And when they play it alone, they die.
See, that's what happened. She was all alone this time when she played. They say there are no outward signs of kids playing this game, so parents, you have to keep those lines of communication open.
Does one really get high from...
Yeah, if you lose oxygen, you get woozy.
Oh.
It is great.
What about smoking weed? Why don't kids just do that?
That costs money. Maybe they're broke. It's very cheap to...
have a few drinks.
Your neck.
Who ever heard of this?
And there's no odor. You get, you don't get caught. Except you die. That's the problem. And, of course, here in the city, we are experiencing something you see in the movies a lot. There's some tainted heroin, they think, on the street.
Yeah.
And a couple of young girls died. And then they started to look, and they've noticed that there have been a few deaths in the lower Manhattan area. And they're thinking that it's an area where there's some bad heroin going around.
Beautiful young girls, beginning of their life, they did some...
College students, active girls, popular, pretty.
They were partying, and they got a hold of some, what is it, coke or heroin?
Heroin.
Bad heroin.
That's what they say. They are waiting for the toxicology test to come back, but they had fresh needle marks in their arms, these girls.
There's no greater pain than to lose a child. I mean, I can't imagine what the hell these parents are going through. And I'll tell you something. This woman who was standing in front of George Bush's house while he's on the longest vacation a president has ever taken in the history of the United States, I am sick and tired of reading people's criticisms of this woman. This woman's son was sent to Iraq. And the president showed up to... some sort of memorial, and the woman felt dissed and disrespected. And our president does have a way sometimes of clowning around or has a smirk on his face. I'm not even saying something negative.
Well, it's probably very uncomfortable to have to meet the parents of people who've died in Iraq. You sent them over there.
I'm not even trying to make a funny thing about Bush. I'm saying he has a smirky way about him. And for whatever reason, it came off wrong. And now this woman, who is in agony, is saying, gee, you joked about weapons of mass destruction at that press party, and you came off the wrong way. I need to ask you a few questions. I need closure with my son. Would you give me an audience? Would you talk to me about my fallen son? Now, I don't believe this is a publicity stunt. People are trying to paint her that way.
She was doing this before the cameras got there.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Now people are jumping on the cause, and it's becoming highly political. But This is a woman who lost her son, and I know many women lose their sons in war, but she, for some reason, feels she was disrespected and needs an answer. And the president must come out, end this. He can't win. If he stays away from her, he looks wimpy. If he goes back to Washington even, he looks wimpy. If he ended his vacation tomorrow and went, doesn't matter.
Well, the thing I find objectionable is people saying she doesn't have, she shouldn't be saying what she says. It seems that we have freedom as long as we don't try to use it in this country. If you object to what the president does, then you're supposed to just be quiet.
She just wants a meeting with him, and it seems that she has a legitimate reason to want that. If I was the president...
Because all the criticisms are, she's called him this name. I don't hear her calling anybody anything. I hear her saying, I want to talk to the president.
I've even heard people now painting her, when the camera's on, she cries, and then when she walks away from the camera, she doesn't cry. It's all ridiculous. She's paid the ultimate sacrifice.
She has a right to do whatever she wants.
Yeah. He still has his children. They haven't set foot in Iraq. And and I'm not saying this politically. I'm saying as a human being, you meet with her. This has nothing to do with politics.
He's driving by in a motorcade.
Yeah, it looks really bad. Get it over with, meet with her, and do it in a sincere way. Understand the pain she's in. There'll be nothing better than doing that, and you'll feel good at the end of the day.
Now, there's some people who are saying that she has met with the president twice already.
Meet again. Get it over with.
That's right.
Do it again, and let's be done.
But anyway, I was talking about the tainted heroin. Here's Police Commissioner Ray Kelly, who says the deaths began last week. D1.
6 individuals died of apparent drug overdoses in Lower Manhattan, beginning on Wednesday, August 10th, and continuing through Monday, August 15th.
They're searching for clues that will lead them to the source of this heroin. Among the dead are, of course, 2 outstanding teenage college students who police think injected the tainted heroin. The health commissioner is urging anyone using heroin or other illegal substances to get help. Because, you never know when you're going to get that bad dose.
The taint. All right, take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up.
Howard Stern, let's talk about Cheney. He dropped the F-bomb on the Senate floor. You kind of raise an eyebrow. You say, why are we even talking about this? But then when you look at the administration's policy and how aggressive this administration has been publicly on matters of indecency, to have the vice president come out and be made public for invoking such language that the likes of Howard Stern perhaps have been so heavily beaten for. Bullseye perspective, indecent on the Senate floor. The Howard Stern Show. They're back to the Howard Stern Show.
Oh, go ahead, Robin, please.
All right, a couple of other things I wanted to tell you. I noticed this in the paper yesterday. They have there's a subway station where gays are hooking up.
Yeah. I know that station. Don't ask me how I know.
It's the Shea Stadium stop.
No. Stop that, Artie. It's the Fordham Road Station. 4 stops from the end of the D line.
Really?
They even have a website as one of the numerous New York locations for men seeking other men to meet. It's a great cruising area. In fact, people are getting up close and personal right in the station, and so police officers have been dispatched from time to time when there are complaints to try to clear up the tracks. But then the website will tell you when it's safe to go back again, and it even goes on to tell you, what you can find there and about the latest escapades of people who have hooked up.
Sal and Richard are thinking of going there as a joke.
Well, I was saying they should go down there and hold hands and see what happens.
Well, I'm afraid to go because I know I'll be hit on.
Absolutely, Artie. A guy like you,
right,
with your looks.
Gay guy's dream.
Authorities say they've uncovered what appears to be a terrorist cell within the walls of New Folsom State Prison in California. And they were planning to attack military and Jewish targets in Southern California, according to ABC's World News Tonight. FBI and local police officials say the plot was apparently put together in a cell of convicted thief Lear Washington, a member of the militant black Muslim group, and an al-Qaeda convert. Washington was released from Folsom Prison last year and was allegedly trying to recruit others to carry out attacks on Los Angeles area military recruitment centers and synagogues. He and an accomplice were recently caught in a series of gas station robberies allegedly carried out to raise money for the attacks. So it's happening right here now that Americans are being converted to the al-Qaeda cause and are trying to put together cells and plan attacks. That one, luckily, has been broken up. But the FBI says with the prison population being so large, it's kind of difficult to keep these people apart and to prevent this from happening. Jewish settlers were being forced from their Gaza homes yesterday and today by Israeli troops. The evacuation is part of Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon's disengagement plan, which will turn over land to Palestinians that could be used for an independent state. So that evacuation of the Gaza area is still going on. The national media once again is converging in Cedric County in Wichita, Kansas. It's the day that the BTK killer will be sentenced on 10 counts of murder. So the BTK killer going to find out his fate today. A Salem, Oregon woman has pleaded guilty.
Artie's the BTL killer.
Has pleaded guilty in an unusual case of child endangerment. KATU-TV reports that Jeannie Thomas was accused of passing along her meth addiction to her baby boy by breastfeeding him.
Right.
Police reportedly were alerted to the 9-month-old condition when Thomas brought him into a hospital, saying he wasn't feeling well. Hospital staff members noticed that the boy seemed agitated, and tests revealed he had a high concentration of methamphetamine in his system, and they feel that he got it by drinking breast milk because I guess his mother would continue to use the drug while she was feeding him. So now she's in trouble. And a Washington state doctor is in trouble with the law, his license on the line in Seattle, because of sexual misconduct allegations. The Washington Department of Health says they have suspended the license of Dr. 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄. The state accuses 𝗦𝗫 of inappropriate and sexually explicit behavior with several adolescent male patients, including offering them Viagra. He's also accused of threatening the alleged victims if they told authorities and interfering with the state investigation. 𝗦𝗫 has an impressive resume, including medical staff president at Children's Hospital and a member of the Shoreline Board of the school board. He vehemently denies the allegations. So just a little bit of what craziness is going on in the world. Madonna took a tumble today, or yesterday. She was trying to celebrate her 47th birthday on horseback. We have a little bit of one of the Material Girls songs over there in the... You don't remember who Madonna is?
Yeah, I forgot.
She makes this...
There she goes.
Yeah, she was on her horse. She's only been riding for a couple of months. It was a new horse. She wasn't on one of the ones she usually rides, and I guess she was riding all alone.
Whoa. Was he a Western horse?
No, he was not. He was an English horse.
Right.
And she fell, breaking some ribs, collarbone, and hurting her hand. They say she'll be laid up for a while. The only thing that can cure her is bed rest. There's no way to set broken ribs, so she'll be laid up for a while. But they say she has got a new album coming out, and they're sure she will get around to promoting it. And CNN, ABC, and a few others were hit with a new computer bug. An unidentified software virus is being blamed for computer system outages yesterday at ABC News, CNN, and the New York Times as computer security companies tried to pin down the cause of the disruption. It is attacking the Windows program, a Microsoft product. And here's our technology consultant, Larry Magid, to tell us what's going on. D4.
A day doesn't go by when some individuals and companies don't get hit. When it hits a major media company, obviously it's going to get a lot more attention. But the fact is that we do not appear to have a major, widespread virus infestation that should worry people beyond the normal worries of making sure that their systems are up to date with their antivirus software and with their Windows updates.
Sausage. Apparently you can go on the Microsoft internet site, and they will give you the appropriate materials to prevent or clean up your computer if you've been attacked with this particular bug.
Okay.
I got to get drunk with Larry Maggot.
I wonder if he's ever been to the Fordham station.
Jessica Alba is in Sin City, and the DVD is now in stores. She was asked why her character doesn't appear nude in the movie, even though she does in Frank Miller's book. B1.
You know, nudity was an option. We could have done it if we wanted to.
She's too good to be naked.
I felt like it was, obviously it would have been more authentic. But I felt like dancing around with a lasso and chaps was going to be sexy enough.
No, you were wrong.
Yeah, wrong.
Bad thought. Anything else, Robin?
Rob Schneider has a movie, Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, in theaters now. Here he talks about the film.
This is a big, big comedy, and this is a beautiful city, and we really, we went all out. I want to give the audience a roller coaster of a ride.
All right, Rob.
Okay, and Kate Hudson has a movie in theaters now. It's called Skeleton Key. She was asked if being a mother has changed her. C3.
I'm 26. I'm young. I'm just starting my life. I'm just starting my career. I have this beautiful baby, and I feel more youthful now than I did before I had him. And I feel it because every day I get to look at my son and I get to see him experience it.
Who cares? Who asked that question? Who wants to hear the answer?
Good news. Her life got better.
Yeah.
Good news.
Good news for all of us.
It sucked before.
And has it affected her acting?
Artie, pass over some Paxil.
You think in your life that, I'm going to be present. And everything I do is present. When I'm having a conversation with you, I'm going to be totally present. And I am that person. And then when you have a kid, you realize, you had no idea what it was to be present until you have to be...
Give me a present and shut up.
And Pretty Persuasion is in theaters now, I think. It's a newmovie with James Woods and Evan Rachel Wood. Here, James talks about the sexuality of young girls. B2.
A lot of parents just are confused by the hard reality of their 15 or 16-year-old daughters being on the cusp of or already engaged in that. And all joking aside, it's pretty scary.
He loves it.
I know. He's ready to help those girls.
Yeah. That's the guy you got to be afraid of.
And he talks about making a comedy about sexual harassment.
In every hallway of every studio and every network, which is now a fairly more feminist enterprise than anything else, and reeking of the stench of political correctness, that every Lifetime movie, every cable movie, every HBO movie will be about the horrors of sexual harassment, and our movie is about the one where somebody's making a buck off it, and it's a comedy. So
wow, he talks as much as Kate Hudson.
He's like a Gatling gun with that mouth. And finally, they did a survey in Playboy to find out what women find sexy in men. And they were amazed to find that love handles are okay.
Oh,
thank you.
But I'm running 80 miles a day.
Yeah. A little bit of age isn't bad either.
That's right.
What they discovered was metrosexuals are out. They like a guy with a little roughness.
A little bit of a man.
Yeah.
Hairy, smelly, farting.
A little bit of a loser, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Thank
a guy you know
Losers
is a
back
guy.
in.
That's what they're basically
Good.
saying. You don't have to have movie star good looks. Unfortunately, men are, they say women are practical, that they're looking for a guy with something going on.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in the looks department.
Right. Something going on. That leaves you out, Fred.
But men, on the other hand, are very shallow and very
we want
physical. We
want one thing.
They just want a pretty girl.
Vagina.
So there you go.
Show it to us.
They're running some kind of contest to find the perfect sex symbol now.
Rome is burning.
Based on those likes.
Yeah, that's important. Rome is burning and they're looking for a sex symbol. All right. Thanks, Robin. We'll see you tomorrow.
Give it to me now, damn it!
Some backup singers. Might have to do some backup on that song. Let love rule.
Well, it's one of those things that you can add it. You know, you can be interactive with it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can sing with it.
Yeah.
That's true. I see. I'd be stupid. I would fill up my songs with all kinds of vocals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that right, Riley?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That was a good performance. What birthday show was that from? 100 years ago?
Well, it wasn't he was the only one. We brought him in specifically for your birthday. We didn't do an out of the studio thing. He just came into the studio and sang.
Hey, he's good. Let love rule. I was singing the most obscure Beatles song this morning. Well, let me finish this. Hot chick from Battlestar Galactica is coming in today, and I have to admit, I don't know that there's anything interesting about her to be interviewed, but I'm just doing it because I think she's so hot.
I was going to say, it's probably going to be not that great an interview.
She was booked because I have a dick, and
I see.
You know, like, if she was a dude from Battlestar Galactica, I'd say, get the fuck out of here.
Or if we cut off your dick, you just say, don't bring her.
I'd say, who wants to talk to her? I don't know anything about her.
What about her?
But she's super hot.
I know. I mean, Frankie Valli, we had hours of discussion on
Yeah, because he's a dude.
Man has a history. He's accomplished things.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Did you want to play the opening song, Fred?
Oh, if you would like.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, did we not start the show yet?
Yeah, people complain when we don't do that.
Oh.
Yeah, it fucks them up.
I think it's a repeat.
There's a certain amount of people who are brain damaged in the audience who need to hear this song.
To know that it's new.
Yeah, for some reason they need to hear this.
All right, the show is started.
I was going to replace this song with another song. I got letters. Don't you dare. Like, people don't like change. I realize that. I'm not the only one. I don't like change. They don't like change. No one likes change.
Apparently change is not a big thing with people.
If you notice,
not good.
You notice how big of a pro I am. I refused to talk until the song was played.
Oh, is that why you were being
I was quiet.
What happened there, Fred?
You know what? Sometimes
now it ended
I hit a button. I was trying to.
He just cut the damn song off anyway.
That was an accident. I was trying to search for some Beatles stuff in anticipation of...
I was actually...
And I was playing two songs at once.
I actually woke up this morning singing, Let's All... Wait. Okay, pal, give me a break. Just play the song and I'll fade it. You know how it works.
He's very excited.
Yeah, I know. He's over there hitting buttons.
A couple of days off.
There's shit going on back there. Like, he just got shot out of a Bubba the Love Sponge wedding weekend rocket.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
He's got a two-song McGillicuddy going.
Yeah, really. With the McGillicuddy.
With a backdoor Beatles joke.
Backdoor Beatles joke. Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, Your mother should know. Ooh, your mother should know. Ooh, sing it again. Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born.
I do not know.
Though she was born a long, long time ago. Because you'll never hear it on the radio. They never play it. Your mother should know. Ooh.
What album's that on?
Mother should know. Let me think. Magical Mystery Tour.
Oh.
I know every Beatles song. I had every album. Listen to them. A lot of people, you know, they don't know their Beatles.
Just know the hits, huh?
Yeah.
Like me.
Why don't we do it in the road? Quick, what album is that from? Quick, not
Revolver.
you, Fred. Right. Wrong. White Album. Revolver. Revolver had, no, that was Rubber Soul. I'm thinking of Norwegian Wood. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me.
Yeah, Rubber Soul, that's the second song on Rubber Soul. I know that. That's our guy.
There's already Hey Now, Hey Now, Hey Now.
Hey now.
Yours is Take Your Top Off.
Take your top off, 𝗛ćmentuchas.
Why don't we play chess on the computer?
Nah, that's not going to be a hit.
I lost a heartbreaking game yesterday.
It's in the sports section, actually.
Yeah, well, not a big deal to you, but it was to me.
What was heartbreaking about it?
I played a guy who was rated 100 points higher than me, and I was doing pretty good. I made one little fuck up, and that was it. It cost me the game.
You can't fuck up with a guy 100 points higher than you.
No, you cannot. This guy was good.
You know that.
This scumbag had me. I hate when I lose.
He just waits for people to make that mistake.
I was down one pawn, and that was it. It cost me in the end game. That's a game, chess. Nobody gives a shit, but
you need pawns for the end game?
Sure. Any disadvantage is going to be played by any good player is going to wallop you if you lose anything unnecessarily.
I see.
You want to be in the big leagues, Robin, you got to learn how to play.
Got to hold on to your pieces.
All right. Well, I called into Bubba's show yesterday to talk about his wedding and to talk about the various...
Did you?
Well, we got into this whole...
Bubba was working on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, Bubba was working. We're the only lazy fucks around here. You know, I called in because there was a whole discussion going on. When we went down to Bubba's wedding, and there's a lot to talk about, so much I don't even know where to begin, but when we went down to Bubba's wedding, and the wedding was going great. It was a really beautiful wedding, very, very nice. I'll get into the specifics. But Brent and Artie went across the street to a sports bar to watch the New Orleans-Philadelphia Eagles game.
They weren't the only ones. Apparently a few people joined them.
So Bubba was really hurt that Brent would do that during his wedding because, you know, and there was a big debate going on about whether Brent did the right thing or not, and some guys were saying Bubba was acting like a girl.
But
so I called in.
Brent was one of the attendants. You know, he was his attendant.
I called in and I said, you want to know something? I've had parties. And if people leave early or people go across the street, it makes you feel like shit.
Right, because you put a lot into it.
You do. And I said to Brent, you did the wrong thing. I said, I love you. You know I love Brent. I think he's a great producer and a very smart guy, very, very talented guy. He
looks so much better now that he shaved off those
sideburns.
Mutton chops. He actually, you know what, I was thinking about it, and I said, you know, a while back, they asked me who would I sleep with, Brent or Bubba, if I had to sleep with one of them, and I chose Bubba. And I think I was scared by those sideburns.
Yeah, he looks
now
better.
I'd sleep with Brent.
I understand.
Mutton chops?
Yeah.
Brent's got to get rid of those 2 earrings he wears and get more manly earrings. I know that sounds kind of weird, but...
Are his earrings feminine?
Yeah, they're kind of like, they're like women's hoops.
Well, you know what? I think Bubba has 2 little hoops, too.
Little hoops are okay, but Brent's are a little too thick.
Big?
Yeah?
A little too big.
They kind of look the same to me.
He's got to get like a bunch of little ones or something.
I see.
Yeah.
Is it too wide?
Yeah, too wide. It's a little too girlish.
Okay.
But he's definitely looking good. But anyway, so I called in, and then it got into this whole discussion, and I can bring this up because Bubba and Brent brought it up, but Brent's been hitting the cocaine.
Oh,
according to Bubba and Brent, and Artie said that even Brent had...
so Brent mentioned this?
Yeah, so we can talk about this, because Artie came to me and he goes, hey, Brent wants me to go dust my nose with him, and...
what?
No,
he's trying to lure Artie?
Come on, he's going to get pissed.
No, he's not.
What?
No, he's not. He talked about it with Bubba. I'm telling you, you didn't hear the show yesterday.
First of all,
I was shocked.
I take responsibility for Brent going. You know, they love us because I work for you. I think they feel like they have to attend to us a little more. And I think Brent was in that mode of trying to be so nice to me, and everybody was so hospitable. I said, look, I got to bet on we were just talking about a bar, and I said I got to bet on the fucking Saints game, and I was getting updates from anybody who had a BlackBerry.
Right.
And Brent goes, you a Saints fan? I go, no, I bet on the Saints. He goes, well, I'm a big Saints fan. There's a bar across the street. They have a TV. And I said, well, let's go check the score real quick. I can't deal with his BlackBerry updates because I'm going back and forth with the fucking cover. And I think to be nice to me so I don't have to go alone, he accompanied me there.
He got caught up in it.
And we went. And I said, Brent, look, man, I'm going to bring you down here because when I go over there, if it's a close game, the gambling
you won't be able to come back?
The gambling addiction will kick in. And sure enough, that happened. And then 1 million people came over. Sabian, Sal.
Gary, I know, was in the
Gary,
you guys led the charge. And I got to tell you something.
No, we did. And I take responsibility for Brent doing that.
You took half the wedding with you.
Well, I asked Artie what he bet on the game. Do you mind if I say?
I don't care.
Yeah, he bet 3 dimes, which is gangster talk for 3,000.
Gangster talk.
So Artie had $3 grand. During the wedding, Artie tells me he's got $3 grand riding on the New Orleans game, and he's got New Orleans. Of course, he lost the bet because the New Orleans Saints didn't cover the
They won
spread.
the game, but didn't cover. So Brent, of course, was so happy because he's just a fan. Me being the addict was upset.
Right.
So when does the cocaine come in?
So, okay, before that even happened...
No, Brent says he's been doing coke.
And, Brent, I'm so sorry, man, about this. I didn't mean to... I don't want him to think I went back to snitch on him to you. You know what I mean?
No. It was a private conversation, but when I would never bring it up, but when Bub and Brent were talking about it...
Right.
They were talking about how Brent has been doing coke, which I think is kind of like Artie with his heroin.
Well, wait a minute.
But Brent says it's not a problem. He did it a couple of times, and that was it.
Brent, I was going to say, because if he's got a cocaine habit, he's eating through it.
Yeah, he doesn't have a habit, and I think he did it a couple of times, but he's not back into cocaine in some big way.
Did he have a coke problem at one point?
I don't know.
Okay, because I'm wondering why they're so worried about this. I mean, did he have an issue with it, or because he seemed very in control and very.
No, it wasn't a question of that.
The line was, and this is so funny. Right after we ate, I went over and got a drink, and then he introduced me to that guy Randy Michaels. I guess some bigwig Randy Michaels.
I never met Randy Michaels.
What is he? He's owns something or
he
whatever.
Was an executive at Clear Channel.
He was at Clear Channel Radio, and Bubba swears that this guy is one of the good executives out there.
He couldn't have been cooler to me, man. He's very nice, very complimentary to the show. His wife
why wouldn't the guy come over to me and say hello? I don't know who he is.
I don't know either.
I would go over and say hello to him.
Me over to him. I guess he didn't catch you to give you. I guess Randy was waiting for an introduction.
Oh.
So Brent says to me, right after we meet Randy Michaels, he sees I got a jack, and I did a quick shot, and I'm chasing whiskey with whiskey, essentially. And I'm mixing vices. I got the drinking and the gambling going on.
Good for you.
So Brent sees I'm into having a good time, and he says to me, how far off the wagon are you? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, well, I'm probably going to powder my nose tonight. Or something like that. I think it was powder my nose. And I went, whoa, geez, that's jumping a few notches. And I said, you know what, man, no, I can't do it.
You've never done cocaine after you've straightened out that.
I still have never, even through the heroin, done coke again.
Right.
Because it's like that's my death drug, although now heroin is so. I mean, I'm knocking them down. But I haven't done coke since 1997 still. And when I heard it, I was like, if I did a line of coke with him, me and Brent would still be somewhere like in Missouri right now. We would start running because I'd have been a bad influence like I was with the gambling. But that's what he said to me. And I was like, and I said, no, man, I can't do that. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. And I said, dude, no, I'm not going to judge anybody. No offense taken. Go have fun. I don't give a shit.
I don't think he ended up doing it, actually.
I don't think he did either,
no,
because I think my gambling vice helped the coke. Because we went over and got so into the game. And then, look,
he forgot about it.
I'm used to some weddings do go later than others. The game was over at a reasonable hour. We went back across the street ready to sort of get going.
Something.
And then you were all gone by that point.
No, I want to say something. This is my opinion. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
But you had no right at Bubba's wedding to put $3 grand on the game and then preoccupy yourself. You're there for the guys. You're mixing it. So you led that. You're a fun guy. Everyone likes to hang out with Artie. You know that.
And
charismatic guy. As soon as you lead the parade over to the sports bar, half the guys empty out. You got a bunch of chicks standing around and me. And Hulk Hogan. And you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's not fair to the guy.
You're 100% right.
You're right, Robin?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Artie ate and ran.
It was not... I gave him a nice check, by the way.
By the way, I had the feeling that you had given Bubba more money than I did because Beth was listening to Bubba's show. Now she's all consumed with Bubba's show because she knows the guys.
Right.
So she tuned in to hear what they had to say. So Bubba says something about, oh, my God, Artie was so generous, it was embarrassing.
Ooh.
So Beth interpreted that to mean that he was saying you gave the most money.
The biggest gift, huh?
Based on the conversation we had here, no.
Okay.
Based on what you were talking about on the air, I don't think so.
But Bubba was very taken with what you gave him.
Oh.
Now, the other thing was, Robin told me earlier she forgot to bring her check, so she's going to send him something down.
Right.
Bubba accused Ralph of stealing Robin's check.
Oh, my God.
Because Ralph got thrown into a table where all the gifts were, and the gifts were all over the floor, and then Bubba thought things were missing. He goes, like, Robin's gift, I couldn't find. He's been searching for it for days.
Oh, dear.
So I called and I said, listen, Robin didn't give you a gift. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you're in a no-win situation, because as much as Bubba loves you and loves working with you, there's always going to be a stigma attached to what people think you make. So no matter what it is, they're going to say, oh,
it's not. You think it's in comparison to that
of course.
He doesn't get impressed?
Of course, I mean, that sucks, but that's just human nature, unfortunately. That's how most people are.
Well, this is the funniest story. I'm reading page 6 how I gave Ralph a $50,000.
That's the greatest thing ever.
I'll tell you all about it.
in the paper yesterday, and I was like...
Well, did you see who the source was? Chauncey, I never checked my sources, Hayden.
Well, that was one of the reasons I said I don't believe it.
There was an item in the paper saying that I gave my hairdresser, he's not my hairdresser, by the way.
Again, he's cutting your hair that he doesn't do either.
Right. Ralph Cirella, a $50,000 check. So
That's in page 6.
So I'm going, that couldn't be more wrong. And I'm sitting there, but again, page 6 just prints it, and I see the source and everything. So we get a note from Joey Boots. He goes, this is fucking great. I went on Superfan Roundtable as a goof, and I go, I know for a fact Howard gave him $50,000. And then you know who sits and listens to it.
Joey Boots said that?
Joey Boots, because I totally made up a number. He goes, how would I know what Ralph got? And they just print it in the paper.
Oh, that's funny.
Why would Boots do that? Just a goof
It's a goof.
around?
Like, he was like, I know what it is, $50,000. Meanwhile...
And so I guess you think Chauncey, just from hearing that on the show...
Yeah, of course. Where else did he get it? Or who knows? Maybe he read it on Stern Fan. You know, he's obsessed with the show.
Right.
And he's all bent out of shape that I don't sit and talk to him on the air.
And the Post just takes that and prints it.
And prints it.
Yeah, but they just definitely put Chauncey's name in it, and they're not taking credit for this.
No, they're not taking credit for the bullshit.
Right.
I read the little blurb. It did say according to Chauncey.
It is absolutely untrue. And
that was funny, because I was like, I'm ducking when I come in. There's going to be gunfire.
And it was nowhere close to that figure. It was 200,000. Somebody said it was $1 million.
Yeah. JD, that was JD.
Anyway, JD.
JD, God loves his Midwestern ass.
So,
so listen, I apologize.
So anyway, you did the wrong thing. Brent did the wrong thing.
You need to call Bubba. Don't apologize.
I will. You know what? I will. But, again, in Brent's defense, I really will take the big hit here because I'm on your show, and he thought he was showing me a good time. And
don't apologize for him. He's a big boy. He
I did lead going over there.
That night was a best man at Bubba's wedding.
Hey, just let me confirm this. Joey, you made that number up, right?
Oh, totally. I pulled it out of my ass.
Yeah, well, and what were you on, Superfan Roundtable?
Yeah, I do that every week with Mutt, and I said, we were kicking around how much do you think he got? Because Ralph had mentioned it on the wrap-up show that he got a large check.
Right.
So I just said, I happen to know for a fact that he got $50,000 because Ralph himself told me. So from saying that on the Superfan Roundtable, we know that Chauncey actually listens to the show.
Ah.
Yeah, well, he sold it to the page 6.
You threw out some bait there, and Chauncey bit.
Yeah.
That was funny, though.
Joey just making up some numbers.
I love it.
He has personal knowledge.
Here's Joey doing it here. I'll give you a little tape. Right, I'll play it.
We were talking about the whole Artie, Ralph, like, whose life is better. It came out that Ralph was sort of bragging about, like, the check he got from Howard. Some big, fat fucking check. Oh, my. And last year, he got a big, fat check that he also bragged about. It's just sort of like, he sort of held the envelope up for people to see so they could guess what it is. I mean, is this guy making, like, a whole salary and one little bonus check, Boots?
I happen to know, and I'm allowed to speak about this. He got $50,000.
$50,000, you think? Where do you come up with this number from?
I got it from Ralph himself.
Really?
$50,000.
King, how much you think the check was?
Who cares?
What should it be?
$50,000.
$50,000. That's how much
I can get that from my father.
Minus taxes.
I think he got $100,000.
You can keep guessing. I'm telling you how much he got.
Isn't that funny?
That's great. The next rumor I'm starting is that Mutt is getting paid $100,000 a year to the Superfan Roundtable.
Yeah, get that in the paper. Thank you.
That'll drive Riley nuts.
All right, Joey, thanks.
All right, brother.
That's Joey Boots making up a couple of figures.
Stirring things up.
Jim, you're on the air. Go ahead. This is Jim. Hey, Jim, what's up? No, it's not Jim. Jim, you're here. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
What's up, Howard? Hey, if I'm a good caller, can I get, like, maybe $50,000?
Yes.
Excellent. Can I call in once a year in January and get my $50,000?
Yeah, get your bonus check.
Right.
Nice. Now, are you guys working Friday?
No, we don't work Friday.
No, well, I figured you had yesterday off.
No. We have to pace ourselves. It's going to be a long 5 years otherwise.
Yesterday's a national holiday.
Yeah, I'm not going to diss Martin Luther King, a personal hero of mine.
Now, don't you think it was weird that Bubba was back to work yesterday?
It was.
Had the day off?
He put me to shame. I was like, oh, fuck, Bubba's working. I didn't realize
He had
that.
a wedding, and he's back at work.
Yeah, Bubba didn't even take a honeymoon. He had to get back to work.
But you guys deserve it.
Thank you, brother. Okay, Jim.
Here's my comment on the wedding thing. I've been in a lot of weddings. And, after 4 or 5 hours, everybody's entitled to go outside for a little while. You know, there's a lot of hoop burning going on. And if you got to get outside in your tuxedo for 30 minutes, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, but Artie and Brent led a charge across. Artie and Brent led a charge across to a bar.
Yeah, but you see,
this was after 20 minutes.
No,
20 minutes. We were there over an hour.
Artie was serious when he said he didn't want to go to the ceremony. He was really into the game.
That's the guy thing to do, Artie's a guy's guy.
He's a guy, I understand that, but, you know.
Apparently I'm a scumbag guy.
Well, Brent, I mean, is his best man. You
and look, again, and I didn't know everybody was going to. Then all of a sudden, you know, that's the other thing. I'm getting into the game. I'm losing. Sabian's got to come across with Sal. Sal has no idea about anything about sports.
Right, he doesn't care about the game.
He just wants to aggravate me. So they're doing Eagles chants in my ear. And then their wives came over. I was like, well, who is left at the fucking wedding? I thought the wedding ended.
Anyway, so that was the...
Well, wait a minute. There was one other question I had. Did Artie get laid in Tampa?
No.
That was the creepiest thing ever.
Bubba arranged for these two girls to have a threesome with Artie.
Right.
And then Artie met him, and Artie didn't think they were hot enough for him. Be honest.
But
I said to Artie, what do you expect? I said, they're perfect. You know, but it's so funny. We get to Tampa, and Bubba says to me, I said, are these strippers, these two girls? And he goes, no, man, they're normal girls. So I said to this Artie. Artie says to me the classic line. He goes, how normal can girls be who never met a guy and want to give a threesome with them?
They're not weird.
Threesome on a a guy they've never seen.
But what happened? You saw them and they weren't up to the Artie Lang standards?
No. What happened was, people realize I have been to whores before. Of course, I've said that here. But every whore I've been to, I've been insanely attracted to. You know what I mean? If I'm going to take
It's not like you're just getting a blowjob. You're attracted to the woman.
If I'm going to take that leap where you're going, okay, I'm going to be with a woman of the night here, and all the risks that brings with it, I better be so insanely attracted. And I have some of them I've considered as hot as like any chick on the planet. I'm so into them.
Even the one in the tunnel that blew you?
That was just a blowjob. That's some guys do. You know.
That might have been a dude.
Right. Don't even say that.
But Artie can attest that he really finds the girls attractive. He let one move in.
There were 2 weeks she was there.
Oh, man.
A woman in transition. So these two girls, first of all, they were very young. Talk about inappropriate.
Very young.
We're walking out of the church. Not illegal, but we're walking out of the church. We're in the church. We just saw the wedding, and Brent's wife says to me, what a wonderful ceremony. I'm like, yeah. And she goes, these two are the ones we brought for you.
Oh, boy.
And I look back, and I'm going, what do I say now? Hey, guys, I'll see you later.
Why wouldn't you bang the two of them?
Well, so, okay, here's the thing. It's just so creepy to me. Now, the ironic thing is they ruined my night, because now I feel like I have to pay attention to these two all night. Or, you know, and then there was a couple times I was talking to a couple other girls, and I feel like I'm cheating on them now, talking to another girl.
Right, these are your arranged dates.
Right, and I feel like I'm insulting them, and...
Were they stalking you? Were they trying to hang close to you?
No. They weren't doing anything like that, but we were by the bar, and they reintroduced me to them, and the one wanted a picture, so I took a picture. And they looked kind of like runaways. I don't know what's going on.
Were they attractive?
They weren't ugly. They weren't like, you know.
They weren't Pam Anderson.
They weren't smoking hot. I mean, you know, they were. But they were very, very thin. They almost looked like, you know, they needed to put on a few. But I hate that.
Were they from anorexia.com?
They were like really thin, and it's a weird thing. They looked scared. I don't know if there was something like. They looked like
they threatened it.
They looked like they just been burnt with a cigarette because they misbehaved.
Do you ever?
And I didn't get the vibe that they were so into me. I took a picture with one of them.
Right.
And, you know, she was looking at me kind of, I don't know, like bored and not like, nothing to give the signal that she was attracted to me in any way.
Well, you had to work it a little, I'm sure.
But I'd rather work with somebody I'm really, you know, into. Not, again.
Well, this was a lock, according to Bubba.
Again, and the other thing, the whole threesome thing, I'd rather just fuck up one chick. You know?
Well, why don't you just say to them, listen, girls, I got to be honest, I'm going to fuck one of you.
Well, how do I do that? That's another thing.
Then you choose one and discard the other.
Honestly, part of the reason I went across the street was I'm getting away from that awkwardness. It became awkward. Like,
were you attracted to one of them more than the other one?
Yes.
Yeah. So you go to the other one. You start picking on her, you know?
There was a really hot blonde who bartended at the bar across the street that I was talking to for a little while, and I invited her back to the hotel for a drink. And, you know, she never showed up, of course. But I really felt, I'm sorry, guys, it ruined my night in a way. Because I feel like I have to pay attention to these two broads.
The general consensus was that at Bubba's wedding, there were a lot of hot chicks there. And I didn't pick up on that.
Well, I thought there were, too, but a lot of them were with dudes. There was the one, as a matter of fact, there was one hot girl I was talking to for like 10 minutes. And as a matter of fact, me and Ronnie was standing next to me while I was talking to her. And then all of a sudden, I thought I had maybe a shot, and you know,
some guy showed up. Huh?
Big boyfriend comes over. Can we take a picture with you? So that's the end of that. And then when we got back from the game, I was pissed off and drunk because I lost. And me and Sal went to the chocolate fountain. You guys had all left.
Oh, I heard about this. They said Artie at the end of them decided there was a chocolate fountain.
I lost.
By the way, the food was really good at Bubba's wedding.
It was a
classy.
great wedding. Great.
But there was a big chocolate fountain, like literally just molten chocolate coming out of a fountain. And you could take pineapple and strawberries.
Yeah, they had all kinds of fruit and things that you could dip.
So somebody, I think it was Sal, came up with the idea, said, Artie, they had these Krispy Kreme donuts like.
Oh, yeah.
So he goes, Artie, what if you put the Krispy Kreme donut in the chocolate fountain? Artie's eyes lit up like he was with, like, Marconi when he invented the radio.
He didn't care about the game.
Yeah, nothing mattered. And Artie was like, you're a genius.
I did. I thought Sal was a genius.
There's the chocolate fountain.
There's a picture of the chocolate fountain. I must tell you that Howard TV videotaped everything, including me laying like a beached whale on the beach there at the Gulf of Mexico. But they are running. Let me see if I have the schedule here.
Also, Sal had a real funny line. Like, me and him, you know, I just lost to like two guys who are like, fuck it, we're eating and we don't care what we look like in front of people. So we both dip it under the chocolate and we're eating the donuts together and it's dripping and Sal goes, this is better than pussy.
Oh, that's sick. He is so fucking sick.
But anyway, you know what, in a way, at that point, it was like, ooh.
So you didn't get laid at all?
I did not.
Here's the broadcast plan. To me, my favorite Artie moment, if we're still on Artie, my favorite Artie moment was Artie went out. First of all, Artie was a drag at my birthday party Friday night because he was exhausted.
And he wasn't drinking.
The one time he should be drinking, he ain't drinking.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, I wasn't as wasted as you there, mother. You were so fucking loaded.
And I only had 2 drinks.
Done, by the way, because when I
was
walked
mixing.
in, which wasn't that late, you were already wasted.
I drank one. You know what it is? I don't eat. There we are. Look at Artie. Look who looks wasted, though. You're not.
I was on 2 hours of sleep in 40 hours, and you know what I did? That afternoon, I went out on a fucking wave runner with Richard Christie, which was one of the funnest half hours I've ever had in my life. But I was so sore. Howard was wasted to the point where he's like handing me the different food.
He was grinning, you know, and he never smiles, and he had this permanent smile.
Well, you know what's weird, though? I'll tell you exactly what I drank. But I'll tell you what I drank. I had 1 vodka.
Right.
And a glass of wine. That was it.
You mixed
and I was
That's
wasted.
all you need.
That's all I know. I'm like a girl. I swear to God, I was wasted.
And I think mixing liquor has to do with it. So you would just go, eat, you fat fuck.
You're kidding.
Was I saying that?
Yeah, but I didn't. We were. I was jokingly. We were laughing. It was.
He doesn't even remember it.
I was happy.
Eat, you fat fuck?
Yeah.
I don't call you a fat fuck.
Well,
you were
when
drunk.
you're drinking.
That ain't nice.
You called me a fat fuck on the air 80
times. You're a little chubby.
That's on the air.
But do you remember, even in your drunken state, Sal creeped you out? Do you remember that?
What did he do?
Sal got FaceTime with Howard.
Yeah, Sal came across. He was sitting at the other side, and he moved his chair across to be right up opposite Howard.
And what did he say?
Sal does that move where he's got FaceTime with Howard. He's going to kiss his ass like extra, like times a million.
He was lathering.
So he starts doing the numbers. He goes, 150,000 a year they had. You get there $6 million in 1 year.
Right.
You know, and it's,
I got to tell you something about Sal.
It's his birthday, and he's like, and then finally Sal starts singing something, and then Howard just said, Sal, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, can I tell you something? Like, every time I go somewhere, I always end up alone. Like even at Bubba's wedding, Beth and I picked 2 seats, and there was like an empty seat next to me. You didn't sit there because you were there when Robin didn't sit there.
Where? I sat next to you.
Robin was
I got there, everybody had taken a seat.
But what I'm saying is, so even at my birthday party, I end up at a table by myself with just Beth.
And I said,
last night, but at your birthday this time, I sat next to you.
Right, well, yeah,
as a matter of fact, we had a lot of fun.
A table.
Yeah,
well,
we
wait
were
a
laughing.
second. Yeah, we had a good time. So, but most times I'm usually at a table by myself.
Right.
So I really like Sal, and I like what Sal does for the show, and I think he's a hard worker, and he's funny.
He's very funny.
And I would actually be friendly with the guy, but every fucking time the guy blows it. I mean, it's unbelievable. He comes up to me, I'm at a party, we're drinking. He starts going into the subscription levels and how great I am. And I'm like, you get him back. It's like, shut the fuck up, you goddamn asshole. It's like, would you stop sucking my dick for 2 seconds? Just be normal and say, hey, man, what's happening? I don't need to have my dick sucked every minute.
It was a proud moment for me.
Yeah, but bro,
a proud moment for you.
You know how embarrassing it is? I mean, every time you come up to me, it's every minute. You're sucking my balls like you're my chick.
I was talking to 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗱, and we were just saying how, this is such a great moment and how much you've done for radio. I mean, Walt, we're in a deep conversation.
It's great.
And inspired
Sal,
me.
Can you ever hang out like a normal human being? Is it possible?
I must have been 2 minutes, and then you humiliated me. Because I started singing, There Goes My Hero.
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole.
Oh, that's what he was singing.
I didn't even hear
And Howard started squirming. I think he was like...
The guy, can you imagine I'm sitting there eating my dinner and the guy walks up to me and he starts singing, There Goes My Hero.
Like,
and I'm like,
right in his face.
I'm like, asshole, get away from me.
And I had to look away, like in Superman 3.
Right,
when the president...
And in front of my wife, Howard goes, turn around and get the fuck out of here right now. And I did. I put my tail between my legs.
Because there's something really wrong with you.
I'm very proud of you. And
I understand. There's a time and a place to congratulate each other. You're part of the show. Become a man, be like a normal guy. I'm not looking for that.
Everybody comes up to you, Howard, and they kissed your ass in different ways. I just was proud of your achievements, that's all. And I'm sorry if you were...
You're like that guy in The Godfather, Artie, does an impression of when he's rehearsing to talk to Don Corleone.
Caprazzi.
Yeah.
There goes my hero, Don Corleone. 150,000 subscribers per year, now 6 million.
And I have to say...
May your first child be a masculine child.
You're such a sucker.
He even had to throw in, let's have a toast to Beth, because she threw the party. He was kissing ass
I am
to the point that he didn't know whose ass to kiss next.
You have invited me to your daughter's wedding.
Howard, I love you.
On the day of your daughter's wedding. And I hope that their first child be a masculine child. I pledge my ever-ending loyalty for your daughter's bridal purse. Thank you, Luca. My most valued friend. Don Corleone, I'm going to leave you now because I know you love this man.
Even Luca knew when to leave.
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't know when to leave.
He didn't have to say, get the fuck out of here, Luca.
Thanks for doing that, Howard.
Thank you, Sal. My creepiest friend.
I'll avoid that.
Here's Eddie Murphy singing a little bit of the songs of the Jimmy Early character in Dreamgirls. He won for Best Supporting Actor.
I can't do it no more. I can't sing no more sad songs.
1, 2, 3. Won, huh?
Yes, he did.
I'm glad he won. Fucking.
Here's Eddie talking about how he researched the role to 6.
It was a hard
Yes, this is
role.
actor Eddie Murphy.
Well, I was inspired because I saw the original play. And I was inspired by Cleavon Derrick's performance in the original play. And
Cleavon's real thrilled you got the part. Whatever.
And here he elaborates on his diverse career.
I never even thought of myself as being pigeonholed. Those Dr. Dolittle movies were a part of, I've been making movies 25 years, and I've just been trying to do different types of things. So the Dr. Dolittle movies and Daddy Daycare and the family movies was just what I was doing then. I can't just keep doing Beverly Hills Cop and, I do different stuff. I do makeup movies. If you look at all of my movies from the beginning to now, from 48 Hours to now, it's pretty diverse.
All right, Eddie.
All right,
way to
Eddie.
go.
As I said, Forrest Whitaker took home the Best Actor in a Movie Drama.
He's the black guy. He's kind of heavy set with a lazy
funny
eye.
Yeah. Helen Mirren won 2 awards. She won for Elizabeth I, and she also won for Queen as Best Actress in a Drama. Martin Scorsese won for Best Director. Here's a little bit of his acceptance speech for The Departed, number 5.
I want to thank Warner Brothers. I want to thank Alan Horn and Jeff Rabinoff and Dan Lin for being
Howard Stern.
really supportive, even when I thought I needed stuff I did. Maybe didn't.
Who cares?
I'm glad him and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Well, Martin Scorsese's a really good director.
Why are you so glad for Eddie Murphy? It's like you're a personal friend.
Well, what do you think? You'd get him a show of his?
No, always running, just playing up to Eddie. He's the greatest comedian. He's the greatest.
Eddie is great.
That's such a radical opinion.
Eddie's great.
Artie is constantly...
He likes Eddie Murphy.
It's such a radical opinion to think... Listen.
David, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Can I explain my... No, I demand to explain myself.
Come on. There's nothing
I'm saying...
He's great.
When I was in high school...
Better he win than somebody else.
When I was in high school, he was the thing, and I'm really into him because he was the thing when I was in high school.
We understand that. David, you're on the air.
Go fuck yourselves.
Hey, Howard, I just wanted to point out one thing. I think Mutt's the biggest dick this past weekend. He proclaims to be the super fan, but yet you don't like pictures taken and posted on websites and in the newspaper.
Yeah, that was not a cool move, but, I don't know. Maybe he lost his mind.
If you guys blow my part in Pluto Nash, too, I will kill you.
All right, David, thank you. David says Mutt was the biggest asshole of the weekend. There's a lot of stories coming in.
Yeah.
Anything else, Robin?
Jennifer Hudson, who didn't win American Idol, won a Golden Globe last night. Here's a little bit of her acceptance speech.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying not to cry. But you do not know how much this...
She's got to lose some weight. That is a beautiful girl hiding in a fat body. Yeah. I mean, same with you, Artie. You're a beautiful girl in a fat body. I got to say.
Beautiful black girl.
Yes. Really, I mean, it's such a shame. She's a nice-looking girl. Lose some weight.
But she says she likes being thick. I saw that on a
Well,
show.
we don't.
I don't think she can lose the weight. I don't think she has the makeup to lose that weight. I think that's how she's built.
Are you talking about you or her?
You think there's no fat on her?
I can lose it. I think that's just her makeup.
I say you're wrong. All right. Anything else, Robin?
Alec Baldwin. A bunch of friends of ours took home awards last night.
I'm done complimenting people.
Who else is our friend?
Best actor in a television musical or comedy. Here's a little bit of his acceptance speech.
Thank you to the Hollywood Foreign Press for remembering your old pal in the autumn of my career here. And thank you to all the other nominees who were in this category. It was a great honor to be cited with you.
All right, that's good for him. We like Alec.
Yes, and then, of course, someone whose home you have visited. That would be Kira Sedgwick.
Oh, yeah, I was happy she won. I even said...
the closer.
I said, I hope she wins, and then she won.
Why are you so happy she won?
Because she invites me to her house.
No, I've been at Eddie Murphy's house.
No, you haven't.
I did. I was.
Anything else, Robin?
Here is
in a Bubble Hill.
A little bit of Selma Hayek talking about Ugly Betty. It took home an award, too. She thought the show would be a hit. She's the producer.
It's a fish out of water story. I know that works in the United States. It is a culture that is completely...
All right.
What is she? She's a producer of that show?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Brought it to TV here.
See, you don't take her seriously.
I would love to hear that pitch.
Anything else, Robin?
She's a piece of ass.
What is going on with this Miss USA pageant? Now Miss New Jersey has had to step down. We already, the Miss USA has had to go to rehab.
Why did she have to step down?
Miss Nevada had to step down because of some weird pictures, and Miss New Jersey is pregnant.
Oh. Why, a woman can't get pregnant?
She was scheduled to compete for the national title in March and now is expecting a baby with her boyfriend. So they had to kick her out of the contest.
I don't see why that's discrimination.
You think Donald wants her out there in a bikini with a belly?
Oh, that's true, too. Well, you got a point. Anything else, Robin?
#1 at the box office this weekend, Stomp the Yard.
What's that?
Stomp the Yard. Stomp the Yard.
Finally knocking off Night at the Museum after, I think, a 2 or 3 week run.
4 weeks.
4 weeks at #1?
That's right.
Finally knocked off by Stomp the Yard. This I would never have called. I looked at this movie. I had some clips from people who were in the movie last week, and I thought, who's going to go see that movie? It made $22 million in its opening weekend, and it's all about the competition between black fraternities who do this stepping thing, which is almost like marching and dancing at the same time. So they say that these kids love these dance-themed movies. So $22 million and #1 at the box office this weekend.
There you go.
And finally, yesterday was Martin Luther King Day. Here's President Bush honoring Martin Luther King's legacy. He says, please volunteer, 2-1.
I encourage people all around the country
to seize any opportunity they can to help somebody in need. And by helping somebody in need, you're honoring the legacy of Martin Luther King.
All right, fair enough.
And here's Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger honoring
Martin Luther King was a lion, full of heart and fire and passion for justice.
All right, very nice.
One more thing. Tonight is the start of American Idol.
Ooga.
So you can, you know...
I'm going to watch it.
Start watching the show religiously again.
In fact, I'm going home now to sit in front of my TV. So
wait till it comes on?
That's right, Robin.
Now, Dancing with the Stars is avoiding a showdown with American Idol.
That's
if
right.
the two were on at the same time, what would you want?
American Idol.
Really?
Yeah, they're smart. They got a hit. They don't ruin it by putting it up against American Idol, which is a juggernaut.
Yes.
That's right.
So here's your favorite Ryan Seacrest on how Season 6 will top Season 5.
We just want to do the same thing we did last year. I don't know if we don't top it and we can hang in the same place, we'd be happy. But I just spoke with Nigel, who's the executive producer, and we've got some interesting ideas and some twists this year that you may see. A couple of special shows coming up in the season.
Bullshit.
And that's what's happening.
Robin, thank you. Thank you to everyone, and we will see you. Good morning. Welcome to a live show. I tell you, after my wedding, I went on. This is the first time in a year, I think, I got on the Stern Fan Network. I wanted to see if any of the fans had congratulated me. It was brutal. I'm never going on again. Boy, I got scared off.
You broke your own promise to yourself.
Howard's an asshole. He's not on the air on Monday. I felt so guilty not being here last week. It was my honeymoon, you motherfuckers. I was so pissed off at my fans.
It wasn't even a planned thing.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to be off that week.
And then it goes into Howard hasn't been funny all year. Howard hasn't been... And I was just like, oh my God.
Really brutal.
Yeah, just like, I can't wait for this all to be over. I get real depressed. I go, these are my fans. This is Stern Fan Network.
Yeah. What if you went on the I Hate Stern Network? What would happen to you?
Even one guy wrote, why are all you haters on here?
They have no place to go, obviously.
I'm the most hated person on the Stern Fan Network.
But they're listening to hate you. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's hard for me to work through. Anyway, married Howie here.
Yeah.
You know.
I was thinking the other day, he has a wife.
I have a wife.
It's the first time I've ever worked with a married Howard Stern.
I met A-Rod, by the way, the other night.
He
Believe it or not,
have a wife.
I went out to dinner, and he walks in with, I didn't even know, you know me, I don't know who A-Rod is.
Not even that guy, though.
I never even saw a picture of him.
He's never watched a Yankee game.
Yeah, but I mean, Howard, he's on the cover of the paper every other day.
I had no clue it was A-Rod.
Okay.
So I'm sitting at dinner, and, they march him over to the table, and
they did?
He was there with Ingrid, Madonna's best friend, and he came over, hey, Howard, and...
what is his connection to Madonna?
I don't know.
Kabbalah, I think. That's what they're claiming. He's all into Kabbalah, right?
You know, at A-Rock, you get lots of... Because Beth goes, that's a really good-looking guy. But anyway, I introduced her. I went, this is my... And I had to stop and think. I go, this is my wife, Beth.
Right, because you've been calling... You got used to the fiancé thing after a while.
Yeah.
You were using the term fiancé a lot. And now you've got to say wife.
I thought A-Rod was the busboy. I had no idea.
Oh.
Really?
Big
I was
busboy.
like, more sake, please?
That's a well-paid busboy.
That's a very big busboy.
But evidently, women do find, because a lot of the women were like, oh, my God, he's the best-looking guy, A-Rod.
He's a modern-day Babe Ruth, only good-looking.
Actually never seen him in person, but my driver was outside of Bergdorf's or Barney's, one of those stores one day when I was inside. And when I came out, he said, did you see A-Rod when he was in there? And I said, no, I didn't. He goes, oh, my God. He's the most beautiful man I've ever seen.
Really?
He started to go on about the color of his skin.
Wow.
And how big he was.
That's when you know you're good looking, when other guys are starting to flip.
I was like, I'm getting worried about Gene, his wife.
Yeah.
I was like, your driver was sort of a guy's guy.
That's what happens. This is what A-Rod does.
He does that. He doesn't. What he doesn't do is get a fucking big hit in October.
Anyway, the wedding, I was very stressed out before the wedding.
Yes.
First of all, we did that whole, what famous people do thing. That's the other thing on Stern Fan Network. They were like, oh, Howard had a lot of famous people at his wedding. Well, that's all they write about in the paper. We had a lot of regular people, too.
Absolutely.
There were a lot of shitheads at that wedding.
Yeah, we had tons of shitheads. So, anyways, they were like, well...
J.D. was there. What do you want?
Yeah, I mean, come on. So, where do I begin? I was really stressed out ahead of time that
Well, you kept saying you didn't even think people were expecting too much. They were not going to have a good time.
First, I did that whole celebrity thing where, like, you know how you don't give anyone the location of the place until, like, the day before?
Now, did you give out the location the day before? Were you, in fact, the source?
Well, yeah. I mean, we
Why?
like,
Where did you get it?
No, I'm saying, okay, I meant publicly, obviously.
No, not publicly.
Right.
I know who did that. Donald Trump did that.
Yeah. In a sense, you do. You think so? Is he the guy?
Well, he was the guy. If you read the article in the New York Post on page 6,
he was mentioned.
They go, Donald Trump will be there. I mean, he was the only name. How would anyone know Donald Trump was going to be at my wedding?
Right. Is he that much of a publicity guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, Donald thinks he's doing you a favor by, he's like, I can't believe this guy doesn't want publicity.
Right. He's like, he's not getting any publicity. I'll help him out.
He really thought you needed it. Listen, no one's covering your wedding, man.
Right. Yeah, he was like, gee, no one's going to know about it, and why would anyone want to go?
I see what you're talking about.
How all that press got there.
I know how.
You were keeping them it was so secret.
I know how.
And then all of a sudden it was like almost like walking a red carpet.
I know how it was. The whole thing was on page 6.
Right, Trump put it on page 6. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know for sure that he did it, but my guess was that Trump was the guy. And so what? I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, I was just happy, and so I kind of stressed out. And the reason I did this whole kind of subterfuge where you don't tell anyone where it is is because I did want to avoid any kind of press. I wanted just to have like a wedding where it would have been, people wouldn't be worried about that kind of stuff. But of course, it got out. Word got out. And then, but I said to Beth, for once I was like a good calming source. I said, you know what? Who cares if it gets out? Because this whole thing's a bit of a circus anyway. My life's been a circus. Our life together's been a circus, and we're having it at Le Cirque, which stands for circus. You know what I mean? It's like,
it was very appropriate.
It's just a circus, and we should just go with it and have some fun. And,
right.
And the day of the wedding, there were all these paparazzi guys outside my apartment and everything, and Beth and I decided, but Beth's going to be in her wedding dress. I'm going to be in my suit. Who the fuck wants to stand out on the streets but next to the garbage pails?
Getting your picture.
And that'll be the picture of everything. So we did this whole thing where we ducked out on the paparazzi. It was like a whole
How'd you do that?
Oh, my God, don't ask. Ralph went out of my apartment and covered his face.
Fakes?
You know how Ralph looks like me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Him and Sam Simon pulled up, and Ralph got in the car and covered his face, and then they all followed the car, and then we walked out.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Ralph was...
Yeah, so you did the double thing.
Yeah, I have a double.
They thought
Finally, Ralph has a purpose.
They thought Sam was Beth.
I was going to say, they thought Sam was Beth.
Oh, God. So anyway, so we did that whole thing. So it was sort of gay in a way, in the sense that, here I am ducking the paparazzi and being a douchebag and, hiding the day of my wedding and hiding where the location's going to be. But I was just like...
up until, a few hours before the wedding, I was like, well, I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah. Right. And it just, but it was kind of weird. But, I didn't know what to do. I'm just like thinking... Geez, do we really want to make this into a press event? It ended up being one anyway.
Right,
but,
you might as well have. You would have controlled it a little better.
But I gave it a shot at trying to make it somewhat private,
Think about all the people who got to dummy up, though. You got people who work at the place. You got assistants of people who know. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people.
Yeah, it was over. So, anyway, I tried. And I'm not even sure why I tried, but I did. So then, because, the high-pitch Eric was there. And,
yeah, I heard on the news that high-pitch Eric just hung out forever.
Yeah, he was there.
He had the best time at the wedding.
I do notice that the articles afterwards, the only person who gave an extensive interview was Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic was like on every newscast. And
in every article, it's Dominic giving details.
Dominic, yeah. So anyway, Beth,
I hardly saw Dominic there. He must have been doing interviews.
Beth had this whole secret plan. She told everyone she was going to wear kind of a traditional wedding dress. And she made this wedding dress.
Beautiful, man.
Oh,
really
amazing.
Like the hottest wedding dress I ever seen.
Ever.
Like I ever saw in my life.
It's so beautiful.
And she did what brides are supposed to do. You're supposed to be the most special girl in the place when you get married. Yeah. And she fucking did it, Yeah. So I knew about this wedding dress, and, she said, oh, my God, and, the crack of my ass is showing on purpose, and I'm going to show off, it's going to be pretty wild.
And the woman who made this dress is Georgina Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
That's who the designer she likes.
Oh, that's someone I didn't know that name.
Yeah, and she's married to Harvey Weinstein, actually.
That's why Artie knows.
And she's a super cute chick. Super cute. Oh, my God. So beautiful. In fact, I got a picture of her dolling Beth up. I ought to put that up on the website somewhere.
She personally did the whole thing.
Yeah, she helped her with it. So I come downstairs and go, God, she is such a beautiful bride. I'm so lucky, blah, 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 feeling really good. And, you know, like afterwards,
that's a bride you want to see.
I go on the Stern Fan Network after to go, oh, what a whore. What a stripper outfit. What a, you know. And I was like, you know, these fucking guys.
You can't please them. Why did you look?
She, you know, she wanted to look hot. And
it was such a beautiful dress, and while it showed skin, it wasn't tasteless.
No, it wasn't. It was cool.
Yeah,
it was fun. It was made it right. You liked it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah. But by the way, there were more than at least 5 guests who I won't name by name, who were pretty touchy-feely with her after the wedding. Yeah, right after I married her, were really coming on pretty strong.
They were feeling her up?
Rubbing her back, feeling her up. I mean, they're trying to, you know, because...
Oh, my God.
I mean, she did look good, but you don't do that.
Touch.
Yeah. Isn't anyone afraid of me anymore?
No, apparently not.
Nobody cares.
Were these famous people?
Some of them.
Come on, name names.
All right, one of them's on The View. I can't say her name.
It's a woman?
No, I'm joking. No, there were a couple of people who were very Beth said a couple of guys were taken with me. I said, how far did they get?
Really? I mean, did you get her first, or did they?
I was concerned because she didn't wear any panties. In that outfit, you can't. I was like, that was making me nuts.
I know.
But it was great because when she walked in, nobody expected her to be almost naked, you know?
Yeah, no, that
was
very
pretty
nice.
cool. So then, I don't know where to begin. I mean...
But wait a minute. You got to tell me somebody who was inappropriate.
No.
Come on.
Beth asked me not to.
Ugh.
What am I going to do? It's my wife. You know? She's not a girlfriend anymore. She's a wife.
Okay.
So, by the way, Beth got really drunk at the wedding.